Done.
Oh my God, we're recording. Fantastic. So we're gonna do all of that during our Disney chat afterwards.
Hurry up then.
All right.
Rush the podcast so I can show my pictures.
I want to show the Disney
But the
pics.
thing is we can't rush it because we're currently going into a deep, dark hallway downstairs. We don't know
Why?
where it's going.
Oh yeah.
Why are we
Remember
going?
last time when you fucked up and now we're going
What do you mean?
We're going to kill your boyfriend or whatever the fuck.
So welcome back, everybody. We're just going to jump right in there. We are back in with another episode of Adversaries. As Storm realizes
Storm's jaw is on the floor.
she
right
remembers
now.
where we are.
It's
and
been
what's
like
happening.
a month.
It's been a little while since our last episode, yes.
I just love how I remembered
Yeah.
that. I'm just like, oh yeah, because we're going to go and do this now.
I blocked this out because I did not want to. It was a mistake, I swear. It was a mistake.
So, yeah, here we go.
Oh, no.
That's so funny.
Welcome back to Halfcasters, everyone. We're back in with episode 10. Can you believe it? Double digits. Let's do it.
Finally.
Wow.
God.
And we're going to start with a recap where we all remember collectively what has happened. It's a little bit of a long recap because
Which apparently
actually,
I need.
yeah, a surprisingly large amount of things happened last episode. So we'll jump right in with that. All right, let's do it. So, after their encounter with Sibo and his goons over Bogo Margaritas, the team finished up their downtime, during which they received 2 letters. One from their first ever hater, who all but challenged them to a duel, and one from Banabin's adoptive family in Springview, who invited the whole team to dinner whenever they'd like. With downtime wrapping up, the Double Ds hosted their housewarming party. Everyone showed up. Maeve's family, Nordak, Kespa, Harbeck Topic, and even, surprisingly, Dom, who looked like he had been through a hell of a fight. He was on crutches and everything. It was great.
It was great.
It was great. Getting his comeuppance.
great.
During a private conversation with Maeve, Dom revealed...
Quotations.
Yeah, private in quotes.
quotations.
Everybody was there.
Yes. Everyone was hiding
Okay,
outside.
not everyone was there.
Everyone attempted to be there.
Everyone attempted to be there. I just roll bad.
Every time.
And we love it.
Exactly. So yes, during this somewhat private conversation with Maeve, Dom revealed that the Thieves Guild was planning to come after her for uncovering one of their secret communication devices, which was in his possession. But Dom took the fall on Maeve's behalf, resulting in a beating and him being cut off from the Thieves Guild. This conversation devolved into an argument as the two disagreed on how the family should be run. Meanwhile, across the room, Banabin had a conversation with Kespa, where she asked Banabin and crew to help locate one of her suppliers who was late on a delivery by several days. Kespa worries for his safety and could think of no team more capable than the Double Ds.
Who named us the Double Ds? Because where did
Darren.
this come from?
Okay,
Darren?
well, we
You
named
said
it.
you said the Dangerous Daggers,
Yeah, the
and then you
Dangerous
guys made the joke Double Ds. So I've just
Yeah.
started calling you guys the Double Ds.
Which it fits, but I'm like, damn, that fits too good, you know?
Too
Yeah.
high femme.
I love it. But yeah, we get either way. We'll do Dangerous Daggers and
No,
Double
it-
Ds
no,
interchangeably.
I love the Double Ds.
Yeah, it slaps.
Yeah, Double Ds is the simplified version. So yeah, Double Ds are capable or whatever. Their final conversation was
or
with
whatever.
Or whatever.
their final conversation was with Maeve's brother Harry, who expressed his interest in being hired to help run Potions and Lotions as their bookkeeper. The team answered with an enthusiastic yes, and he was hired on the spot to take over some of the more tedious day-to-day operations. As the evening wrapped up, Maeve, Bannerman, and Kira went to bed, but Kira's sleep was interrupted when she overheard a conversation on the radio that she kept tuned to XX Dark Angel XX's old channel with Sibo. The conversation was between Sibo and a writer named Forever_Alone, where Sibo told them to meet at their usual spot on First Street tomorrow. The hunt was on. Kira, with the reluctant help of Maeve and Bannerman, took off the next morning. They sussed out that the meeting spot was likely in or near the local Spentier's Gifts on First Street.
Concierge. Non-concierge. Okay, continue.
Maeve promptly barged inside and found one of the two thugs that they fought the other night working behind the counter. After recognizing them, he instantly sprinted through the back room where the Double D's followed. They discovered a storeroom and a secret door leading down to stairs descending into the darkness. With Kira in the lead, the team descended. And that's where we are now. So, as described on the last episode, Kira, it seemed like you were kind of sprinting ahead, Naruto style, being as stealthy as possible, while Maeve and Banabin, who are now both there as well, are kind of following in behind.
Also, I did
yes.
throw the empty latte cup that I had from from the cafe across the street.
Yes.
I lit it up
Yes.
and I threw it down
and you
the
were
stairs.
using that as a light. Yep,
Yep.
I remember that now. I remember that. Cool. Yep, you throw that down. It tumbles down the stairs, and Kira lights your way as you emerge first at the bottom. So you're looking at this room, dimly lit by this single disposable coffee cup that's lit up in the middle of the room. And you see in front of you a basement. It's mostly bare. There's some it looks like empty boxes around and a lot of cobweb. It's like this room isn't used much as a room that's used. It's more like a pass-through room. There's no doors around. The room itself is about 20 feet by 20 feet on each side and has 4 pillars, basically at the equidistant corners around the room. If you think of a basement with pillars that are supporting pillars, and there's 4 of them in a square formation. In the center of the room, because it's lit up by this coffee cup, you also see on the ground, it looks like chalk marks, but maybe more permanent, of a arcane circle. There's a circle in the center of the floor between the pillars with arcane lettering and words you can kind of suss out in a language and text that you can't understand. So you're at the bottom of the stairs. Before you walk in, is there anything specifically you want to do before you start walking in and examining the room?
First of all, do I see the goon?
The goon? No.
No goon.
Which is interesting. This is the second time that you're following him. You sprinted in through the storeroom and he was gone in a room with no doors. And then you found a secret door. And then you followed down here and he's not here either.
That does not surprise me because Sibo last time went invisible. So maybe this guy can go invisible.
Ooh, that's a good thought.
But I already used, because we did not have a short rest, right? No,
We have not had a short
nothing.
rest,
We
yeah.
are raw dogging this.
We're right. Yeah, your last rest was your long rest before you went to First Street to start sussing it out.
Okay. Is invisibility concentrated magic?
Is it a spell that you have, or
I have magic awareness where I can open my awareness for the presence of concentrated magic.
I love that idea. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm going to go ahead and say that you can. Before you do that, you kind of said that you're being a bit stealthy. Is that true?
I was until I realized that there's a coffee cup that's lit up.
Well, yeah, but you yourself can kind of approach stealthy. You also have, yeah. So let's do this. Before we do anything, I just need a stealth roll from you to see how stealthy you're being.
Okay. Maybe. First roll.
Are you
First roll.
digitally rolling right now?
No, I was trying to
like,
see what my plus.
You better
plus was.
not.
Wait,
We don't
but I
digital
have
roll in
advantage.
this house.
I have advantage because I'm wearing the boots.
Nice.
Not 20?
18.
Oh, that's not
nice.
bad.
It's for a 22.
22. Fantastic.
I'm being so stealth.
Not bad.
That blue one's rolling good for me. I say for the first roll.
It's rolling really well. Give it a little kiss. It'll keep going. Mwah.
Awesome. All right, and then you're going to go ahead and activate your magical awareness.
Yes.
Great. So, you're first looking for like any invisible presences in the room.
Anything within 60 feet of me, any spell or magic item.
Fantastic. That's the whole room, so you're good there. Ooh, this is an interesting question. Okay, hang on one second. Let me think. I got to think through this real quick. You and your fucking magical awareness. Okay.
I'm magic, bitch. This is my first time playing any sort of magic character. I'm usually a fighter, barbarian, hybrid, whatever, but this is the first time that I, as a player, am having a little bit of magic.
Embracing
I studied
the
my
magic,
spells before
baby.
this session. I was studying
That's
Look
true.
at you.
like a little magic nerd.
That's you.
Like a fucking nerd. All right. All right. I'm just going to read. Can you read out magical awareness for me real quick
Yeah.
if you have it up?
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 50 or 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn what school of magic it belongs to.
Got it. Cool.
Tell me your secrets.
Yes, this would work in this case. Good for you, I guess.
Give up the secrets, Darren.
Good for you, I guess.
All right.
We hold a gun to Darren's head and we say, "Give up the secrets."
We're back,
Put the
bitch.
secrets in the bag.
You sense 3 presences in this room.
Yay!
That were hiding. They're not invisible.
Okay.
But they're hiding in like these secret corners of the room. There's like the
And the
empty
columns.
boxes, the columns. There's the empty boxes like piled up. There's a few things hiding in this room, and you can see their form. They're humanoid, but their limbs are a little skinnier. They're a little. It's hard to kind of tell here, but you can tell that there's like these 3 humanoid-ish forms
Slender Man.
in the room in like several corners. Now, what's weird about this is that you're kind of recognizing the entire form of creatures, which with your magical awareness, normally you would like pinpoint specific like where the spell is happening. So that can tell you that whatever these things are, they're being
Conjured.
Yeah, they're maybe conjured or they're being created or held up by some sort of magical effect. And not in the form of the thug. You do not sense the thug or an invisible thug effect, which was your original.
Could I make an insight check to see if like I think it's because of the chalky design on the ground?
Ooh.
That would be Arcana, wouldn't it?
So you don't need to roll for that. Let me, that's something I forgot to mention as well. You do also pick up the basically the chalky, like circular, runes on the ground, light up in your vision, like not in real life, but in your vision. And you do recognize it as like a transposition sort of magic, where it's like you would recognize this as sort of like a teleportation circle, something that would teleport you from here to somewhere else with the right magical effect.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Oh.
So you're down here first. The rest of the group hasn't
Yes.
approached yet. They're making their way down, kind of slowly, leisurely. They don't know the maybe dangers or whatever these things are.
Are we close enough that we could at least like see Kira?
You can see almost like a silhouette of her at the bottom, lit up by this coffee cup in front of her. So you can see her like
It's
Thanks.
aesthetics. It's an aesthetic.
It's an aesthetic. I was
Front
looking
lit.
in the fireplace, like the light is like beaming on my skin, but I'm also pressed against the wall. Pressed against the wall, arms out, pressed against the wall, sneaking. But
I also want to let you and the audience know that I rolled a natural 19 on the stealth for these guys. They have a +1. So the fact that you discovered them when I was like, oh, they're totally in and they're
Dirty
not gonna be able to see-
20.
A dirty 20, and not only
Nope.
that, but you rolled a 22 on your stealth, so they don't even know you're there. Anyway, what would you like to do here?
I feel like for the first time ever, Kira's gonna wait for her friends.
Gas.
What? For the first time ever, because with the emotions of like last episode where like she like where I like didn't want to do this, like was not had not planned for this to get this crazy. Like this is turned into more than she expected, more than she chewed off. Basically, and more than she chewed off.
More than you bargained for.
Yes,
yet.
more than she bargained for. So for the first time, I think she's gonna linger and wait to be able to tell, because
Well, let me ask you this. I totally, that's great. But do you want to do you want to wait for them at the bottom of the stairs? The obviously the creatures here know that something's coming.
Yes.
That's why they're hiding, but also a glowing coffee cup just fell into the middle of the room. So would you like to wait for the group down here, or would you like to go meet them so that you can have a moment to chat and strategize before you go down?
will the coffee cup give me advantage on my stealth roll away? Being that they're all looking at this coffee cup, like, is it a bomb? Is it a nuke?
We've rigged it with explosives.
Is it a normie thing?
Yeah, literally.
You know, I was about to say they're smart enough to know that if they see the coffee cup, that they know where it's coming from, so they would look at the stairs. But they do have an extremely low intelligence, so I'm going to roll for
they are
them.
not smart enough to know that
so
it
they
came
might
from the
not.
stairs.
So I'm going to roll. If they can get above a 10, then they know to look at the stairs, and you
Okay.
can get advantage on like an extra stealth check to leave. Otherwise, it'll just be a standard stealth check to leave. They got a 5. So
They
you
don't know.
Beautiful.
They know nothing.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
you don't even have to roll if you don't want to. You're good. Good.
Well,
Rolling anyway.
That's what you get.
for the audience, I rolled and it fell out of my rolling tray and it fell on the floor.
It bounced and then
It
just
is now
kind of
so
bonk.
far away that we are no longer rolling it.
So that was a
yeah.
nat 20.
Of course it was. So yeah, you can go ahead and go up and join the rest of the group if you want to kind of like let them know to be quiet. And
Yes.
then there's something you could do that with like hand motions and the rest.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
going to be
group.
like, with my like finger above my mouth.
So with that clutch ability, you guys are able to take a moment and kind of strategize before you even go down into this room.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna whisper, okay, there's a weird rune, there's like a weird drawing on the ground, and there's people. I could tell that there's people, there's something in the room, there's 3 things in the room.
Kira, how much coffee did you have?
She's gonna look at you with like wide eyes, like, there's things in the room, okay, and so we gotta go down there.
Man.
And I just wanted to let you guys know because like I think like I care about you guys and stuff. Like I think that there's something like
Well, we
I don't
care
know.
about you. Now,
Okay,
do you-
okay, and then I run back downstairs.
Rose is like trying, not Rose, sorry. Vanavan
Yes.
is trying to find like a water canteen or something. And she's just like searching for it. Because she's just like, Kira is definitely like
Caffeined
hyped up on caffeine. So she's like trying to find water in her like backpack and like looking in Doge, just trying to find it.
I think am I within 60 feet of the room from the stairs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I use a divine sense and see if now that I know that there's little sneaky guys down there, if they are celestial, fiend, or undead?
Great. Yeah, you go ahead and activate that. You do not sense any fiend celestials or undeads within 60 feet of you. so-
Wonderful. Just wanted to check.
They're
No
emos.
worries. So there's something else.
Okay, great. Well, if Kira's running back down the stairs,
It's like she comes up and she's like, you know, like tapping her feet, like running in place.
yeah, so anxious.
And then she runs back down.
I'm gonna follow her. Try
Great.
to keep my boy safe. But I think so. What I'm worried about, as Maeve, not as Des, because I don't care. But now hearing that we're basically about to be ambushed and we're all coming in from a funnel makes it super difficult. So I think what we need to do is just get into the room so that they don't have a way to kind of like single one of us off, take us out, and then go to the next person.
That is what Kira is planning. Kira is planning to be the diversion.
Literally, I was like, I think we need to get to the bottom of the stairs and jump into the center of the room so that we are not like
At the
all
funnel.
funneled in, because a funnel is no good. So yeah, that's my thought. And I was also thinking that because Maeve is super hard to hit because she got this big old sexy shield, that she could go first. But I won't fight about it. So,
Banabin is not going to say no to that because Banabin is very squishy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know mechanically the way that this sort of thing would work. You kind of are looking at two different scenarios. One is to get the positional advantage by not being in that funnel, by jumping into the room. That would obviously reveal your position, and they would...
We're going to get ambushed either way.
They would ambush. If you'd like to try and get the drop on them, you could try to stealth into the room.
No.
But it sounds like
I have a
that's not-
-1 and disadvantage on stealth. It's not happening.
Can I try to stealth and then they can... Maybe they can do like the distraction and then I'll do the sneak? Or is it more so like... I would sneak and then they would like come in?
Once they enter the room, then the combat just starts with everyone going at the same time. Whatever your initiative is where you start. If you want to sneak in first and try to get a surprise round where you get like you guarantee your first round of combat, they're surprised, so you get advantage on like attack rolls and stuff. You would have to go in, do that, and they would have to be at the stairs at this final
ready
point.
to come in.
Ready to come in
But
after you, which
if
could
we
be
get a
fine.
surprise round, that means all of us go first.
Only
before
the
they go.
people that participate in the stealth would get to go
That makes
first.
sense.
So if you guys want to be a part of that surprise round, you would also have to roll your stealth check and risk possibly ruining the entire surprise round. for everyone.
No. Because I have disadvantage. No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I think you should go for it, and we will.
Then if anything, we just be popping our pussies.
If anybody can be like funneled at a stairway, it's a girl with a big ass shield. So I think that's fine. So I say we send in Kira first on her stealthy little mission to stab a bitch, and then I walk down the stairs with a shield and I cover Banabin.
I put Doge 2.0
in silent
front.
mode.
Yeah, you gotta put him on silent.
He's on vibrate.
It's like the sweat, she's on vibrate mode.
Yeah.
He's no longer just saying woof every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You just hear just metal just clacking together.
All right. Cool. So
Put him on silent.
Kira's
It's
going to
so
go
funny.
first. Is that what we're doing? You're going to
And
try
then
it.
I'm going to try to stealth, but could I also possibly minor illusion to give me advantage? If I do a minor illusion in the opposite side of the room
to get their attention?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Don't you have those elven boots though? So you get advantage on stealth already. And then
Can I get triple advantage?
Then you can save your spell slot.
That is true. This is a cantrip. Minor illusion.
Perfect.
Got it. All right. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and roll your stealth check with advantage.
I got a cheeky 16.
16.
12 plus 4.
Fantastic. That beats their passive perception of 10. So you are all good. So we're going to jump into combat here. So as you are kind of sneaking in, you're able to stick to the shadows. You've got that black fur, so you're kind of able to blend in a little bit.
You squint your eyes so that they're not so bright.
Yeah, exactly. So that they're not glowing in the light of the
You know how cat eyes are, where they get all silver disky.
So you sneak on in. So for the room itself, the creatures that you saw, there were 2 on either side in the corners of this room entering through the stairs.
The farthest corners?
The closest corners. Basically in there to essentially ambush the stairs. Okay. And then on the opposite, from your perspective, to the right side of the corner, behind the pillar back there, there's another guy back there.
Okay.
So who would you like to approach for this?
I'm going to try to fuck up the funnel.
You're going to... Oh, so you're going to grab one of the 2 guys?
Yes. I'm going to try to go as deep into the room as possible with my stealth check, but also like turn around and go for one of the guys that might attack.
Fantastic.
My friends.
Kira's about to clothesline 2 enemies.
This is character development, but also physical development. Shit's about to develop.
Shit is developing, whether you like it or not.
It's boobs.
Would you like
the
to
boobs
do?
are developing finally.
Would you like to do the one on the right or the left from the perspective of entering through the stairs?
Me, because I'm always right.
Okay.
The
So
right.
The right side. So I was like, fantastic. All right. So you enter in, you sneak into the room, you pick the perfect moment to do it. And you sneak around the pillar to the right.
Yes.
And you run on in.
Between the two enemies, like basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then you're going back to one of the ones in the corner nearest the stairs. Is what we
Nearest
said,
the stair, like
And you're attacking something over there?
yes, with a kunai.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you want to position
Ranged
yourself and
attack.
just start throwing
Yeah,
things.
that way when
Love
the
it.
other guy comes out, I'll focus on them. But like I will hopefully
You want to
get
start
the-
hurting one of the two. then.
yes, and hopefully get them to not be invisible.
Love it. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage with your kunai as you chuck a kunai across the room.
16 plus 7. 16 plus 6.
Definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, 1d4 plus 4. What the hell is a d4? What the
No
hell?
one knows. It's
That's a
the pyramid.
D7.
It's the pyramid.
20.
The smallest one you got.
I
Pyramid.
got that one. Hold on. 3 plus 4.
7.
Damn.
7.
All right, cool.
And then I would like. Do I get a bonus action?
You get. Sorry, reading. All right, they're not resistant or anything to that damage. Cool. So all of it gets through. Say that again.
Do I get a bonus action?
Yeah. You
I
get
would like
an
to go
attack.
in a rage.
Perfect. Sounds good. So you check the kunai. It goes right into the guy. You go into your rage. You now have all the attention.
Yeah.
These guys all turn to you. And as they do, as they kind of reveal themselves, the light of the coffee cup in the
Slenderman.
middle of the room, you see them. These are robotic, like clockwork creatures
Ooh.
emerging in here.
That's not what I was expecting.
These clockwork soldiers kind of emerge. You see that they've got these metallic limbs. It looks like they're covered in armor, but it's like this plating that is made of the same material as their body that's covering up all the gears and stuff that you see through the slits. They're all carrying these halberds, which are like spears, but with a bladed edge at the end that they can use to slash into opponents. And they all turn to face Kira and start to move in. So we're all going to roll initiative.
Oh. Ooh.
Not great. Never a good sign.
Oh, look at you. Damn. Good. I'm glad.
23.
23. Not bad. What'd you get, Kira?
7.
Not ideal, but you did get an entire turn to start off with, so that's good.
I got a 4 because I have a -1 to initiative.
Nice. Good
It's fine.
No.
It's for the plot.
Oh, no. Why? Why?
Fine. I'm at the bottom of the stairs just cooling. Shield up, just cooling.
Just vibing. Just straight up vibing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, Kira runs into the room. She goes to her little sign over in the to the right side, chucks a kunai at the nearest clockwork soldier, hits him for 7 damage, and the initiative begins as they emerge from their corners to go start ambushing. But as they do, Bannerman, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Tee-hee.
Okay.
You and Doge.
You got this.
I'm going to try out. How good is Kira's dexterity?
I have advantage
good.
on dex against effects that I can see.
Dexterity saving throws. Her dexterity is pretty decent.
Is
Plus 2.
Okay.
But I have advantage if you do something I need to do in a dexterity saving throw against.
Yes, I'm going to try
course.
out a new. I'm going to try out a new spell.
Yeah, you will. Let's go. Kill
Let's do
Kira.
it.
Kill Kira.
So I am going to cast from where I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. Tell me about that.
So a stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature. A creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Got it.
So
how would you like to... So it's a line. So how would you like to position yourself to get multiple creatures, or do you want to just target one? You can... So I'll kind of let you know what your options are here. So you've got 2 in the corners on either side of the stairs from walking in. You got the one on the far side, and then you got the one on Kira. If you do it from the stairs, you can really only hit one person, really, because you're going to face some direction and then hit that one person. If you'd like to, I would say that if you want to move to behind, wedge yourself in the corner behind one of these clockwork guys on either side of the stairs, you can then hit one of the other 2 with it as well, but you'll be putting yourself directly in melee range of that target that you're initially hitting. Did that make sense?
that did make sense.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do it.
So
Yep.
if you want to hit 2 targets, you just got to put yourself in complete danger of the first person that you're hitting.
I mean, totally hasn't blown up in Banabin's face
You
before.
got this.
Of
Yeah,
course
it should be
not.
fine.
Cold sweat,
Covered.
just like
Slick fur.
flashbacks to almost dying in the bar.
You got this.
So yeah, I'm going to go and do that and wedge myself in a corner.
Perfect. So Kira is on the wall to the right.
Okay.
Do you want to hit the guy in the left corner next to where you are, or the guy in the right corner next to where you are? And then there's the guy all the way on the other side of the room behind a pillar.
If you go on the same side as Kira, you won't hit her with it, right? Because you'll be
Well,
behind
it's
the
5
guy.
feet wide.
Well, it just depends on which 2 people you're aiming.
It's like a
for.
backwards L.
Do you have an idea of which 2 people you'd like to hit?
I want to hit 2 people without hitting Kira, if at all possible.
Tee.
Best way to do that will be to just hit the 2 guys at the corners next to the stairs. So get
Cool.
behind.
Anti-funnel.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Great. So if it doesn't matter which side, right or left, you go to,
Nope.
we can send you to the left side opposite of where Kira is. Or do you want to be on the side
no,
where
we'll
Kira
hit
is?
No.
Kira.
No,
You're not going to hit Kira either way. It's
no,
just which guy
send
do
her
you wanna
near
be.
me.
Okay, I'm
In
gonna go
case
near
shit
Kira.
hits the fan, at least she's near me that I
It's
can
not
take the blitz.
It's when.
When shit hits the fan.
I believe in you, Banabin. You can't say nothing. I believe.
Banabin
go,
doesn't believe in
Babs.
Banabin, okay?
Banabin superiority.
All right.
Honestly, retweet Banabin for president.
Okay.
So, Bannerman, you go to the corner in the right side. That's the same wall that Kira is in, although she's in the middle and you're in the corner. You walk right next to this robot guy who just
Hello.
stares you down as you come by. And then you'll fire across, hitting both him and the guy on the opposite corner next to the stairs. You're kind of shooting across the front of the stairs with this. Love it. All right, so they make a save. Is that correct?
A dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oops. The guy closer to you rolled really well. He got a dirty 20. The guy farther from you got a 3.
Yes, I hit one.
So the guy closer to you, does he just fully dodge it?
Yeah. You
Not
have
even
to,
half damage?
Yeah, not even half damage.
Ah.
It's you have to succeed or you're covered in the acid.
Got it. Cool. So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage then.
Alrighty.
You got this. 2d4. Storm's giant dice.
Ooh,
Damn,
you
all
got
right.
a 4. I saw that. That was
6,
juicy.
Damage, and it's acid.
Acid damage?
Question?
Yeah.
Mark? Acid. Yep.
Perfect. So the guy that was right next to you, obviously he saw it coming. He kind of sidesteps where you're aiming and you fire through. The guy on the other side of the room wasn't quite expecting it. He's paying attention to Kira, and he just gets covered in this acidic brew that starts eating away at the metal that forms like the sort of armored exterior of him, exposing some of the gears and stuff underneath. They do have a decent amount of health, so he's looking pretty good. But you've already started chipping away at this other guy. Great. Cool. So, anything else you want to do here? You technically have more movement if you want to move anywhere else, although you'll take an attack of opportunity. or if you want to use a bonus action for something. And then also you got Doge hanging out as well.
Actually, yes. I am going to rabbit hop as my bonus action.
Lovely.
And I'm going to jump 10 feet.
Lovely.
And I'm going to go hide behind Kira.
Sounds good. And remind me, that doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, right?
Correct.
Love it. Cool. Yeah, you just hop away from this guy who like takes a swing and swings underneath you as you leap up into the air. You land right next to Kira. And
Doge did not come with me because I commanded Doge to stay and help Maeve.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, there we go. So that's Bannerman's turn. It is now the Clockwork Soldier's turn.
Boo.
But one of them is already slightly damaged.
Two of them are slightly injured.
Two of them are slightly damaged.
So the two slightly damaged guys, they're going to move to... Oh boy. All right, I got some abilities. All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't like how that sounded.
So the one farthest away from Kira and Banabin near the stairs, the left side of the stairs, the one that got covered in acid, he's going to move over to the stairs, and he's going to essentially be blocking the stairs with his body.
Who would have thought that would come? Who saw this coming?
So he's going to stand near the stairs and essentially wait for anyone else coming down the stairs as like a blocking force. He's preparing an action, which I won't reveal here, but there's an action being prepared. The other two are going to go after Kira and Banabin. They're going to split their attacks between the two of you. So they just come right over to you guys. Your backs are against the walls, and they're going to come in with these long halberds, again, like these spears with a bladed edged side, so that they like slash through at you with a bit of distance. And they're both going to use an ability called Overdrive Flurry, where they get to make 4 halberd attacks.
4
each. So,
8 attacks coming in, baby.
we'll do the ones against Kira first. What is your armor class?
You roll first, and I'll tell you.
All right. That one's not gonna do it. I got a
It's a
1
15.
and a 13. So the first 2 strikes miss. Another nat one. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw out
We
that
love
die.
this.
And we got a dirty 20. So
Boo.
4
hit.
strikes come in, only 1 hits, which is great for you.
Was that the Dimension 20 dice? That was spicy?
No, that was
okay.
an older one. But I rolled really well on the damage. I rolled a 10 on the D10 plus 2, so 12 slashing damage. You have rage though, so that's going to get half down to 6.
Yep.
So you take 6 slashing damage. You cunningly dodge most of these attacks, but it's just like 1, 2, 3 attacks, and then a 4th one hits you. He's moving with a ridiculous amount of speed, like more than any.
Yeah, but I'm a ninja too, so it's fine.
Yeah, so you're fine. Then we've got
Way of the leaf.
we've got 4 attacks coming into Banabin.
But I'm protecting her. She's underneath my legs.
She's nearby you, yeah, and
She's
you're doing your
behind
best.
me. I'm
Got it.
arms behind. Protection.
Got it. Perfect. So he's attacking behind you.
Get fucked, idiot.
We got a 12 to hit.
Bannerman, I tried.
Misses.
We got a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Misses.
All right. And then I've got a 7 to hit
Misses.
and a 5 to hit.
Misses.
All right. So one hit.
One ain't bad.
I rolled well for the damage again. Fantastic. So 11 slashing damage comes into you from the single hit that gets through. Kira is like right in front of you, like dodging and deflecting attacks best she can. But this one like gets past her, misses Kira as she ducks in just the wrong way and slashes across you.
Ouch.
So that's all the clockworks. We got the 2 attacking Kira and Banabin. We've got 1 at the stairs waiting for Maeve and Doge, and kind of trying to body block and stop you from coming in. And with that, we're over to Kira.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check on the sigil on the ground? I would like to peep at it. I would
Yeah.
like to use my peepers to peep.
Sounds good. So you're being actively attacked. So I'll have you do that at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Can
that's
I
fine.
give her assistance on that?
Unfortunately, since it's not your turn and you can't use an action to help.
I
currently,
love disadvantage.
Normally, it takes a full action to do the help action.
Gotcha.
Oh, I love critting on disadvantage. That's the best. That's a 6.
Nice.
Do I know anything about this sigil? If I stand on it and fart, will it work?
Well, you know that it's magic, and I'll give you the information that I gave you earlier, which it seemed to be some sort of like transposition or teleportation magic, is what you saw with your magical
Okay.
sense ability.
I'm going. Oh no! Wait. I'm going to use as a bonus. Oh, calm down, Darren. Calm down. I'm talking. Could I, as a cantrip, is that an action?
Yes. Your Arcana check wasn't an action. We won't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, I'm gonna attack then. I was gonna minor illusion my voice and being like, we need to go stand on the sigil, but we'll do that next time.
Okay, that
I am
sounds good.
protecting the bunny of my life. Okay, I will attack.
Perfect. Go for it.
I'm gonna do the one that crit. Come on. Ooh, a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. Do we have? What level are we?
We're at 4.
How do
We
you D&D?
don't have extra attacks yet.
Oh, I
unfortunately.
didn't roll my wild magic surge.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do that now? You can do
Yeah,
that at
what
the top
is-
of your turn here.
100, right?
Yeah, D100. I'm going to pull up my list.
64.
64. Let's take a look here.
Okay.
So many options. What could it be? All right.
Darren's face. No.
All right. So you're blocking all of these attacks. You're with Banabin. And then you...
I feel Malarix in my head
Malar-
wiggling around.
Yeah, Malarix, you don't hear words from him, but you get this sense of like protection. I gotta protect them. I gotta protect. Let's hit this
Sexy.
button. And then emanating from you, a 20-foot radius. So the entire basement here just gets filled with fog. Suddenly the room just fills up and no one can see each other. You're just in this room, like feeling out where it's just covered in this
Oh my
silvery
god, I
fog.
farted for real.
She said I'm going to stand on the sigil and fart, and she meant it. But doesn't that mean no opportunity attacks now?
So yeah, I guess so. You can no opportunity attacks would still happen, but they're all at disadvantage. 'Cause
I'll
they can't
take
see
it. Can I pick up Banabin and run?
you. Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Okay. What is
Bannerman
that?
just becomes a bunny backpack.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you. That just means you'll get half your movement as
That's
you
fine.
are bringing her with you.
I'm trying to go to the center of the room.
Got it. You can definitely reach that.
Okay.
You'll take 2 attacks of opportunity on
That's
your way,
fine.
which will be at disadvantage. I am gonna roll a d4 for each of these attacks though, and just see who is getting attacked.
What?
All right. So, first attack against Kira. Oh my god! I rolled a 2 and a 1. I can't roll. And then the other one slashes across at this mass of moving bodies and is about to hit Banabin. And I rolled a 17 and a 2 on disadvantage.
Nice.
So
You made it.
both of you guys moving at this super speed, the ninja speed.
It's the coffee.
And yeah, exactly. Banabin, you see the smoke fill the room, and then you just feel a hand grab you by the back of the shirt and just lift you and pull you past these creatures to the center of the room.
Bannerman doesn't really think anything of it. She's just like, oh, good lord.
So you move to there. You've now lost track of these 2 guys because they're not right next to you. You can't sense exactly where they are. But you make it to the middle of the room where you know that circle is, and you can kind of see just a little bit on the ground of like parts of this central
Okay.
circle. And anything else you want to do? Nothing happens as you step onto it.
So have I done?
You've done your movement. You did your action to attack.
And I need a bonus.
If you
action.
have any more bonus action
I don't
stuff,
believe
you
I
can do.
do. To be honest.
No worries.
And I can't scream out because otherwise they're gonna know where I'm at. Okay, I am just gonna chill.
All right.
I'm chilling.
I have an idea.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Good.
All right, so we'll jump on over to Maeve next.
Maybe.
So Maeve, you saw this clockwork creature walk
he's in the
around
way.
the corner. He steps in front of you with the halberd, and then suddenly this fog just fills the room instantly, and it fills up his and your area as well. So suddenly you lose track of exactly where he is, and you're kind of feeling like the wall is next to you, and feeling where you're going next. What would you like to do?
So that's kind of my question, because the way that I pictured this is like I was standing at the base of the stairs, like where I could kind of see like into the room, not the corners, but I could see like a cone
absolutely,
of vision into the room. And this guy stands right in front of me. Like that's kind of how I was picturing
Sure,
it.
absolutely. That can work.
So in theory, I don't know. I would know whether or not he moved out of the way, right?
Yeah.
So in theory,
You know where he is.
I know where he was.
Exactly.
So I can attack there.
You can absolutely attack there. Yeah. You can definitely attack anywhere where you think they might be. You can also like hear movements and stuff like that. The disadvantage comes into play with the fact that you don't know exactly where you're striking. So you're trying to hit like his center mass, but you don't know exactly where that is. So you're striking out on where he used to be, but there's movement always happening, and you're hoping that you're going to hit him.
So you're saying that I will, in fact, get disadvantage
You will, in fact,
no
get
matter
disadvantage,
what.
No matter what, yeah.
Okay, so I would like to Shield Master shove him,
Love
if
it.
possible.
Sure, absolutely.
I don't know how shoving works in 5e, though, so please explain
I
to
also
me.
don't know how to assist in how Doge can assist Maeve.
Doge, suck up the fog, dude. Aren't you a vacuum? What are you doing?
he can continue to help in this case. It's more like he's going to be drawing this creature's attention as the shield emerges from the fog and just smashes into him. So shoving, you can either knock him prone or push him 5 feet away from you.
Wonderful. I would love to try to knock him prone.
Perfect, love it. And then you make an athletics check, and he can make either athletics or acrobatics.
Also, don't forget
Not 20.
Yes!
I blew on it. I blew on it.
Make sure you check for
Which is
inspiration.
so annoying because
I already have one.
Okay.
he got a 21.
Haha.
So even when I roll well,
Loser. Get shoved.
you just boom. Like the fog comes in,
Yep.
and you like lose track of him for a sec, but you're like, my shield's big enough, and you like charge forward. You knock him prone to the ground. I'd say with that you can move freely, like past him, walk over him. You can go to wherever you'd like.
The lore I picture of this is like Maeve's been a part of like a bunch of police raids where they fog the room, and she's like, it's fine, I'm gonna figure it out. I remember what the room was kind of.
I love that.
And she
Yeah,
just,
absolutely.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shoves in and tries to
Yeah,
figure it
you would
out.
even recognize this spell specifically. Like the like police forces and stuff usually have they call them wand slingers, which are these mages that specifically use wands to cast special effects in squads. So they would
Like
cast a
fog
fog
cloud.
exactly to fill the room, disorient people
Wonderful.
before dismissing it. Sweet.
Okay, so
So you sprint on in.
now what? Now I could, in theory,
You could.
because that's a bonus action. So I could attack him.
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
that he's prone, I get not disadvantage. I roll flat.
You can attack. You get advantage because he's prone. But with the fog cloud, hard to see. It'll just
Straight.
straighten out to a straight roll.
But does she possibly get advantage with Doge helping?
Give me advantage, Darren.
Did you roll with disadvantage for the shove attack? Oh, no. Did you roll with advantage for the shove attack?
I rolled flat for
You rolled-
the shove attack.
Fantastic. That's fine. The athletics checks, that's different than an actual attack. Go to roll with advantage. Yeah.
Yay, Doge!
So you're at disadvantage. You roll normally because you get advantage because he's prone, and Doge is also giving you advantage, so you get
So
that.
this is the way that double advantage should work, D&D
Yeah.
players, is that if you have disadvantage but you have double advantage, you get
yeah.
advantage.
I-
Let them have it.
I add everything up, and then we either have advantage or disadvantage or nothing.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Lovely. That definitely hits. Go and roll your damage.
Okay.
Damage, if you will.
Trying to remember what a D8 looks like. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. That's 8 damage.
8 damage.
War.
Nice. All right, you slash down on him.
Nope, I slam down on him.
Slam down on him.
Bludgeoning damage.
Hits him right in the chest. You see the like plate armor across his chest like caves in with this like
Divot.
Divot. You now hear like the gears like working double time inside his chest to like keep his
Good.
body moving. Awesome. Anything else you want to do here?
Yeah, I would like to kind of run past him.
And try to find us.
Kind of, but like also I'm not looking for you guys. I'm trying to get out of this funnel.
Great.
So
Well,
I'm
it's
just
not-
running towards the center of the room anyway.
Perfect. Well, the room's not that big, so you just start running forward and you just run into
Boom.
Kira and Bannerman.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Center of the room, and the three of you like find each other. You can reach out and like touch each other.
I touch fur and I'm like, oh, it's you two.
Start petting us.
Hello.
Bannerman, why are you so wet?
Good dog.
You can and just like fog works in real life, like this is really thick fog, but you can still see like a very small distance. So as long as you guys stay close to each other, you'll be able to see, and you can see a bit of the teleportation circle below you as well.
Do we all hold hands and like face outwards?
I think that we
like
do.
baddies?
I think we stand back to back to back
And then
in a little sphere.
Pay
with
attention.
a
weapons out.
triangle.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Back to back.
We're girl bossing.
You guys have now lost track of all of the clockwork soldiers. They're now moving around. You hear little bits of movement. You hear clanking as they're getting into position for something. And with that, we're going to jump over to Bannerman.
Okay, Bannerman immediately drops hands and just goes down onto the ground and casts Identify on the teleportation.
Yeah.
Juicy.
I absolutely love it. That's an action to cast.
It can be an action to cast, or I could.
Or you could do the ritual version.
Ritual.
So
and
if you want to spell a
Bannerman
slot,
does not have time. She's like, get out of
In
here.
a fight.
perfect. If you want to spend a spell slot, I'll tell you exactly what's happening with this thing.
Yes.
Yeah? All right.
And with Identify, I learn the properties, how to use it, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has.
Beautiful.
So I learned how to use it.
So you basically learn that this teleportation circles allow you to teleport from one location to a mirrored location that has the same teleportation circle with the same runes and everything. They're linked to each other, and with the Identify spell, you just kind of imbue yourself with the knowledge of the command word, which is in this arcane language that you've learned over time with learning these. So at any point, you can just say the command word, and that will teleport you guys through there. It does take an action to cast the quote-unquote teleportation spell with this, and you've used your action to do the... you've used your action to identify. So essentially on your next turn or any following turn, you can use your action to
Am I able
teleport.
to
But
tell
us how to
them
do it.
how to do
Absolutely,
it?
you can just say it out loud.
I tell them how to do it, and I signal to Doge 2.0 in case he has not yet followed Maeve
Got it.
to get over here.
Sounds good.
Come here now.
Perfect. Yeah, you call out to Doge. You hear a vibration as he answers. Great. And anything else you want to do on your turn here? You've
No,
used your action.
I've used my action, and then I just tell them exactly like as soon as one of you guys says this word, we can go.
We're out of here.
I wasn't paying attention. What was the word?
We don't know it.
We don't know it. It's in an
Oh.
arcane language.
It's an arcane language. I could just make up gibberish, but I figured I'm like, ooh, it's a mysterious magical word.
The magical word is please.
Please. Cool.
I mean, that is the first magic word we all learned.
Perfect. So you guys kind of take your positions back to back. You're ready to fight off this next wave of the Clockwork Soldiers, which is happening now. So, I think I'm just going to have them each attack one of you. Or am I going to roll?
Roll.
Let's roll to see.
Roll
who
a
they're gonna attack.
direction. What direction they're going in?
So first guy is attacking Maeve. Second guy is attacking... Oh my god, please. Is attacking Kira. Third guy is attacking Kira. And then I'm going to roll to see if they get that overdrive flurry ability where they're able to make 4 halberd attacks. No. Yes. No. All right. Maeve, you're out of the fog before you even have a quick moment to block or deflect. You get see this halberd swing through the air right at you. And then you just sidestep it because I rolled a 7.
You wouldn't have hit me anyway.
Kira,
Yarr.
2 other soldiers, the 2 that were fighting you and Banabin, both come streaming out of the fog to start attacking you.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
And they get... one of them did recharge his overdrive flurry, so he gets to do 4 attacks. The other one did not, so he's just getting 1 attack on you. So a total of 5 attacks, all at disadvantage because of your wonderful fog cloud. First one, oh my god, I rolled a nat 20, but also an 8. So
Yippee!
first one fails. Oh my god, a fucking 9. How about a 8? How about a 7? And how about a 5?
None of those.
None of those hit. So
No, I be dancing and weaving.
dodging and weaving. I can't roll, so that's basically where we're at. Fantastic. So we got all of our attacks in. They kind of step back again back into the fog to prepare for their next attack. As we come over to Kira's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna think about what Banabin told me, which Storm immediately forgot. So it's please. Please is the word.
There's no word.
There is no word.
Discussed what the word was. We just
Okay.
There's
told
an
us a magic
arcane
word.
word and like a specific action that you have to take.
Okay.
You're casting a spell, which always comes with like just arcane babble that you speak and hand motions. And that sort of
I
thing.
like the phrase arcane babble. I feel like that would be a really good username.
I'm gonna steal it now. I said it first. Haha.
At arcane babble.
Cool. So do you want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna do prayer hands, and I'm gonna be like,
Please.
Yowie Nightshade, studded belt, hot topic, please.
Just random
Perfect.
words.
Something emo, but also fan fiction that it must hit. One of those words must hit.
Definitely.
Yowie
So you say
Nightshade.
your passphrases, and you guys, the circle below you lights up, lighting up the fog. You see the silhouettes of the clockwork soldiers as they're stalking just outside, ready to swing in again. And you see them move right at you, just as everything flashes white, and you find yourself in a dark room with no fog, just a singular torch off on the side. And you're in now a separate room.
Betavid just like immediately is just like dry heaving.
I would like to lay on hands on Banabin and give her some health back. How much have you lost? 11?
Yeah.
I'll heal you back up.
Betavid's pain is not that. It's just the
Yeah, the anxiousness.
Mm-hmm.
Inhaling
But yeah,
too much
now
fog.
you are fully healed.
Well.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, and you guys are on the other side here. And there's a singular torch on the wall, and you see a set of double doors on one of the walls there.
I immediately look at Kira like, do you want to do this? Or do you want to we want to bounce?
Well, we can't fucking go back now,
I
can
mean,
we?
we can go back and just run for it, in theory.
But the plot. The
But
plot
the
has
plot has
thickened.
thickened. But I'm leaving it up to you. This is your side quest, baby Gruel.
Oh, okay, I am going to open up the doors.
Perfect.
Like I own the place.
Perfect.
No stealthing.
We're standing
I'm
in
owning.
like Charlie's Angels
Yes.
formation. Where there's one of us on each side.
Banabin in the middle.
Betavid's just like,
2 hands on the door. You shove it open. They go swinging open. Echoey clatter as they smash against the walls.
I feel like a little bit of fog came in with us when we teleported. So like a little bit of fog came on the floor. Really
like
dramatic.
we've got smoke effects.
We got a smoke machine.
Perfect. And you guys see before you Sibo's hideout. And I'm going to go ahead and describe the hideout first before I tell you about who's in here. So you see this room that can only be described as a man cave, perhaps. Decorations inside include a mini fridge with a glass front that's stocked with beer. You see a leather couch in front of an over-the-top sound system and an impressive record collection. Band posters cover the walls. Kira, you recognize 1 or 2 of them, but it's a lot of like deep underground sort of stuff. You also see, which you would probably also recognize. You can make a roll later if you'd like to.
Yes.
Yes, I would like
history check.
Right now, actually.
Go to make a history check.
2.
You think you're emo, but you're actually mainstream as fuck.
Wait a second, are you being out emoed? You see those, and you see a desk kind of back and in the center of this room. This big, impressive desk that appears to be like the centerpiece that pulls this whole room together. You see a tall, like office chair. With the back facing you guys, and the chair rotates, and you see Sibo sitting low in the chair
because small.
He's a gnome. You see him swivel around, and he sees you guys, and he goes, "Well, well, well."
Bannerman doesn't really 100% understand exactly what's going on, but she knows enough to sit there and just. She quickly.
Even Bannerman has the cringe right now.
Yeah.
You gave Bannerman the ick. I laugh out loud when he turns around and says, well.
In addition to Sibo turning around here, you also see the thug that you guys encountered. He was...
I give him the pointer finger eyes, like, how freaking dare you snitch me out? We had an agreement.
He's off to one side of the room, like with hands crossed, trying to look tough and cool.
He doesn't.
You see the other thug that fought you guys at Mamacita's Margaritas.
Mamacita's Margaritas.
He's on the other side of the room. They're mirrored. It looked like they were all trying to be in like a cool position.
Be cool, yeah.
Because they knew you guys were coming. And
there's girls down here. We have to be cool.
I bet they cleaned up a little bit before we got here.
Is there any way we could do an insight check to see if one of the posters is like a poster from our fight?
Oh,
please give me a perception check for that.
Let's. You wouldn't necessarily need to perceive it, but I would like let's do a luck check to see if
raw D20.
It's you, baby.
Can't.
Oh yeah, Pinto's laying across Kara's dice.
Yep.
So it's all
Shadow
you.
Attack.
Pinto said Kara's been having too much good luck with her dice recently. I didn't
even look at it. 12.
12? All right, that's above the 10 or higher. There is a poster on the wall from your fight.
Whose poster is it?
It's not the group poster which existed. It is specifically a Kira poster. Is on the wall.
I'm so sorry. That was too loud. Hold on.
It's still too loud.
Still too loud. Okay, hold on.
Are we able to see if there's anything like written on the poster? Like, did he like put in like black Sharpie, like
there isn't
broken hearts?
There isn't anything written on the poster. However, it is in a frame. The kind of frame that's designed to like protect it so that it can stay in its like pristine original form.
Can Vanderbilt just like chime in and say, I mean, if you just wanted her to sign it, you could have asked.
He's obsessed with me.
No, it's just a collector's edition. It's fine.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it make more money if it was signed?
Whatever. You guys barged in here.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any vacuum, like indentations in the carpet on the ground? See if they vacuumed before we got you.
They cleaned up the place to impress us.
They activated the clockwork soldiers to give them enough time
to distract us so that they could.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me on that. And I'll tell you what you see in that regard.
That's a 19.
Damn. Yeah. It looks like, so here's the thing. This is a man cave, so there's no, you don't see any
still
like
gross.
But like
You
the
don't-
beer
you don't-
bottles like have all been like placed into a trash bag that's like on the side of the room.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
So that you see like a lot of things that would just be like clutter has been turned into organized clutter as quickly as possible. So like it's like there's a bunch of like empty beer bottles on a table, but they've been put in a formation as if they're supposed to be there. But it's more that they were just quickly trying to clean up the place. So it looks
Hair
organized,
flip.
but then you look at the things that are organized and it's like you also see that they have like there's like a table off to the side, like a poker table where there's like poker chips and cards that have been like organized back into position as if they had been playing a game and then suddenly had to do this. I do want to tell you one other person thing that's in this room that I didn't mention before. There is a large, like beefy, again, clockwork construct, like the ones that you fought before, but this is like about 8 feet tall. These like massive, like rounded shoulders.
Oh, he's hot, is what you're saying.
But instead of like a head with a face, it's like this large head with like a singular red glowing eye in the center.
Oh, never mind. No longer hot. A little bit scary.
It's standing behind him and to the side, just standing in position. So yeah, that's what we got in this room. And Sibo sees you guys enter, and he's like, so you came to find me.
I mean, your guy freaked out on them. I was at the coffee shop next door.
Well, obviously he's loyal to me, so of course he came to let me know as soon as they entered.
What are you so scared of us for?
I mean, if you
Are you
wanted
talking
it,
to the thug?
No, I'm talking to Sibo. What's your fucking problem?
I make
I'm
coffee.
not scared of you. I'm just trying to defend my organization.
I make coffee, and Doge can make all the like, little fancy little things. If you just wanted to go on a date with Kira, you could have just told us.
I would never go on a date with my nemesis.
I mean, but you have a poster framed. Do you not?
I stare straight at Kira like I'm on The Office. And I'm like...
I have a poster framed as a reminder of who my enemy is.
Well, wouldn't that also make us your enemy?
Yes.
You don't have ours framed.
We are.
Yeah, where's my poster?
I guess I couldn't get one.
No, I couldn't. You could have just
I mean,
asked.
Banabin's posters did sell out.
It's just what I found. I didn't even care. I didn't even. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you didn't care, then can I just take it out of the frame?
No.
So you admit it.
I don't admit to anything. He slams his hands on the table and he stands up, which means he gets slightly lower because he was lifted up by the chair. And he stands up and he looks at you guys and he's like, obviously you're here to fight me, so let's get this duel on the road.
No.
What?
Kira, do you want to fight this man?
Kira steps forward, kind of like in between both Banabin and Maeve, and says, well, back at it.
Hey, that's my line.
Well. I bet you didn't see this coming. And then
I saw it coming a mile away.
And then I look at like the poster on the wall and like I kind of like twirl my little cheek tufts, like, but also like we could have ruled together. We could have We could have ruled this fan fiction world together, but you had to spite me. You had to make me your nemesis. We could have ruled so coolly and emoly.
I mean, you could still rule together.
No, it's too late.
I mean,
but also
He turns to you too and he's like, no, it's too late.
At the same time, they're both...
no. And I do a twirl, like a full 360. It's too late.
I
I look back and I
made you a
pose.
T-shirt. She made a T-shirt with your name on it.
No. Oh.
Are you wearing it?
I
She's
look
wearing
down and I'm like, oh. I look.
Not your Sibo slut shirt.
What can I say? I'm a heartbreaker.
Well, I
And
mean,
he
technically,
gets up onto the desk and like
Yeah,
does a
so that
pose
he
on
can
the
be
side
tall.
where he's like
Yeah.
laying on the side.
Oh
with
God,
his
sexy
arm on
French
his-
girl pose.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I could still go get that poster off the wall and get her to sign it.
No, of course not. It's fine. He like turns to one of the thugs. He's like, take that poster down. Hide it in my special place.
I would like to
Yeah,
take
the
a beer.
special place.
from
No,
the
not doing
fridge.
anything like that.
Can you take me
I'm
to
gonna
the
take
special
a beer.
place?
I'm gonna crack it open, and I'm gonna watch this all happen.
You take a seat on the couch.
Yeah, literally. I'm sitting. I'm chilling. I'm drinking a beer.
How dare you all disrespect me coming to my place of business?
Do I still have my cookies? I think I might still have the cookies in Doge.
Yeah. Sure.
Bannerman runs over to Doge and lifts the little saddle
Side hatch.
the crystal saddle side hatch, and just pulls out the cookies that her adopted mother brought, and she's like, "I got cookies.
I mean,
You want one?"
I mean, obviously, I'll take a
I'll
cookie.
take a
but
cookie, Babs. I'll take a cookie.
Don't think I'll ever kiss your lips again.
You want the cookie?
I'm too busy having a moment.
So 2
Yeah.
cookies.
He's like,
two cookies later.
Okay.
You'll never kiss these lips again. You've ruined your chance with me. I'm too good. I'm too evil. You don't even know the darkness that lives inside of me, Sibo.
Too good and too evil.
Bannerman's just going around giving people cookies.
well, there can't be 2 evil people occupying this space. Only one room in this town for the both of us.
I mean, technically, couldn't there be?
I put my hands like cowboy style, like we're having a standoff,
Yeah.
and I have my 2
He's
kunai
like standing up on
my
his desk.
waist, and I'm like,
He's
"You're
like-
right
he's like-
about that."
He's like got his hand on it. He's got a holstered wand that he's like holding on to as well. And he's like, well, I guess this can only end one way.
Can I do an insight check on the guards to see if they also think that this is cheesy and stupid?
Yeah, I got to make an insight check for me.
Bannerman's just like, why don't you just do the yeah thing?
I'm too busy eye fucking him right now.
I got an 18 on my
18?
insight check.
Fantastic.
Are they also like wanting a beer and rolling their eyes?
Yeah, you kind of see like the like pain on their face.
Of being
a
like,
little-
this is a little bit cringe, isn't it?
this is cringe. But like the fact that they've been loyal to him through all of this, even though they think that is cringe, he's probably paying them a lot of money.
Really well.
So they're like they're not saying anything. They're hiding it quite well, but you were able to kind of suss
I'm
out
sussing
like
it out.
just to like kind of shift in their feet, like just of kind of being like whatever.
I chugged my beer.
I mean, do y'all want a cookie? I have more.
The thug closest to you is like, yeah, I'll take a cookie.
There you go.
Thanks, appreciate it. And he starts eating it. Sibo says, you drop that cookie right now.
No, you're gonna get crumbs all over your floor, and you don't even have a vacuum anywhere near.
And just, he looks back at you and he's like, are we doing this or what?
Oh yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this so hard and so emo-ly.
So hard, so emo.
Why don't y'all just
I'll
kiss?
do it right now on the floor.
Bannerman just goes, why don't, look. Bannerman just goes, y'all obviously like each other. And
Yeah,
that's
just make
bad.
out.
That's bad if it's coming from me.
Just make out.
Just kiss. Isn't that like one of those like fan trope thingamabobs?
I'll kiss your dead body.
Where you just like
yeah,
kiss
aren't
each
you guys
other.
enemies to lovers or whatever?
Isn't that a trope?
If you win, I'll let you kiss me. And
I'd like to see you try.
And then I attack.
Perfect. Let's all go ahead and roll initiative as this fight.
Is there any way that Bannerman could just be like, I'm not in this?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime that it gets to your turn, if you want to just like essentially duck out, you could totally do that. All right, everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me.
20.
21.
Nice. Oh, 21, damn.
4.
And 4 for Maeve. Fantastic. Good to see. All right. We're getting into it. Kira, you make the first move. As he's
Of
drawing
course.
his wand, you know that shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
The thug that was holding the cookie drops it as he's reaching for his sword. What would you like to do?
I want to Naruto run straight towards Sibo.
Perfect.
Naruto run, no attention to anything else. My blade's at the ready. And I want to attack, but also, actually, I think I'm going to go into a rage as I'm running.
Perfect. Sounds good. So you make your bonus action rage.
Yeah.
Sprint
Do
right
a
in and
wild magic.
let's
roll.
roll that wild magic See what happens this time.
Please.
We got a fog cloud last time.
Please, wild magic table, do something
Kill
romantic.
me. Kill
83.
me.
83.
Please let it be a romantic thing just to make it even worse.
Also, I would like to make an insight check on Malarix right now.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Perfect. All right, hold on to that because we got some big stuff coming up, and then at the end of your turn, you can check on what
Okay.
Alex is doing. Oh boy. All right.
It's perfect. It's bad and it's perfect.
Each creature within 30 feet of you, which in this room is everybody,
Oh.
takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You gain temporary hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt. So,
No, it does make sense.
yeah.
Malarix is pretty pissed right now, I
what,
feel like.
what we're going to do is you can go ahead, just roll 1d10, and we'll apply that to everyone.
10?
10.
Oh my god. This is insane for you, and I'll tell you why in a second. All right, so everyone's taking 10 necrotic damage.
And you're about to
Sorry.
get a bonus like 70 health.
Oh, the clockwork creature also takes 10 necrotic damage. Very cool, very cool. And you get temporary hit points equal to the damage dealt. My god. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 60 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
It's the plot.
The worst plot ever.
I'm ready to fight for my love. Love, if there's anything that makes Kira freaking have a metamorphosis, it is the thought of love. The thought of love or the thought of being envied.
So you start Naruto running
So
in.
unhinged.
You've got your singular focus SIBO, but as you do, the room, all the torches and lights that are lighting up this room dim as this necrotic energy seeps out across the shadows across the room around you, and just everyone around you just start seeping their energy into you as you're running, and you feel that create like almost an armor of shadow around you as you sprint forward at SIBO. SIBO himself is almost like drawn towards you for a second as you pull out this energy, and he stumbles for a moment just as you come in for an attack? Question mark?
Attack, kiss, what's
Whatever
the difference?
it is. It's all the same. Go ahead and roll your attack then.
I feel like I go in like I'm gonna kiss him and then I slice at him like a freaking like his throat. Oh wait.
Perfect. He's very confused, so he also goes in for a kiss, and that gets it. Good slash. He's going through a lot right now.
14 plus 7 is a 21.
21 damage?
21
To hit. That
To
hits
hit.
him. Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage then.
4 plus 5 is 9 plus 2 because I'm raging is 11.
Wow. All right. 11 damage. On a top of the 10 damage you already did to him, does a total of 21 damage. Awesome. All right. Yeah, you slash across as you take your step back after going in for the kiss. And he's like, oh, you've wounded me. Now it's my turn. It's not his turn yet, but
And then he stands still for 12 seconds.
yeah. Love it. All right. So that's your action, your bonus action, your movement. Anything else you want to do?
She wanted to know about Malarix.
Oh, yeah. So go ahead and make an insight check for me.
A 6.
Nice.
Nice. Sounds good. So you're, I'll tell you what you would have gotten anyway without that extra insight check, which is, as you know, all these effects are created by Malarix. You start sprinting forward, and he's like, "Oh, let's finally get this fucker," and he's the one that activates this ability that just like draws in all the energy in the room to buff specifically you, because he's like, "We're gonna take down SIBO right here, right now."
And he doesn't know that I'm going to do non-lethal damage.
Oh my god, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know that yet.
He doesn't.
I like that you just did 11 lethal damage, not knowing whether or not it
21
would kill him.
impact.
Yeah.
He kicked my ass last time, so I know he got a little juice.
Just a little bit of juice.
I want
right.
to at least leave a couple scars on him.
Yes. All right, Bannerman, you're up next. Yeah, Kira sprints into the room. Everything dims down. You just feel yourself, gets this energy sucked out of you. And you see Kira, becomes this incredible fighting force in the middle of this room as she sprints at SIBO. What would you like to do?
Bannerman looks at the guard she's closest to and
Yep.
goes, I think this is like teasing each other stuff.
This is foreplay.
So I'm not getting involved. I saw you dropped your cookie. You want another one?
Go to make a persuasion check for me.
At advantage.
Honestly, yeah, go to make another advantage.
Everyone's just gonna watch me and see what.
Yeah, literally.
12. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dang it! 12.
We
12
gotta
is
get
best.
you some new dice.
All right, so yeah, you go ahead and say this. Unfortunately, they're being paid quite a lot. So when he gave the order to attack, he looks at you and he's like, "I'm sorry, little miss. I gotta attack you. It's I'm being paid a lot of money. Sorry."
Not little miss.
Bannerman uses her last rabbit hop to just hop away. And just be like, "Aww."
Oh no. As she hops away.
Before she hops away, she makes sure she's close enough to see and kind of like the really sad look
Oh no.
to make sure that
Sad
he
bunny
sees it.
eyes.
Because the thing is they might be getting paid a lot, but what hurts more than coin?
A broken-hearted rabbit.
A broken-hearted rabbit who has been wounded.
He does look very regretful, but it is a lot of money. Yeah, you hop away. Do you want to go
Nope.
next to?
I immediately disengage. I'm not fighting in this.
Got it. But I was gonna say, do you want to go near where Maeve is, or do you want to like go towards the door?
Maeve, go find the money.
I'm
The
gonna,
money.
The money that he's paying all these guards with.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll hop
Let's
over
get
towards.
rich.
I'll hop over towards Maeve.
We're about to
Okay.
have to fight 6 of them, so might not want me to disengage from this.
It's fine. They'll follow you. You just run around. Have them chase you. No, I'm kidding.
Bannerman
I'm
hops
scared.
over and goes over to Maeve and is like, "I tried,
We're gonna have to kill these guys, Bannerman.
but I don't want to."
We're gonna have to. I'm so sorry. And I give her a little pat between the ears. I'm so sorry.
Aw.
I tried to even give him another cookie.
Yeah.
So it is now the Clockwork Stone Defender's turn. You see he steps up next to his master Sibo, and it's going to reading effects. Awesome. All right, so it walks right over to you, Kira, and it just reaches down with this massive fist and forearm and slams down on the ground to try and hit you. And it's rolling, and it's going to get 16 to hit.
Yes.
Yes! Finally! Sorry. It's been a little while. And you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage, halved to 6, which you have 60 temporary hit points, so that's fine. So this fist slams down, and you reach up your hand defensively, and you see this shadowy armor that's been forming over you, like comes up around your arm, and it just slams into that. You see the stonework below your feet like cracks under the force and pressure of this slamming down on you. And yeah, there we go. It is now there next to you and Sibo, part of that attack. All right, we're over to the thugs. They're gonna go after Maeve and Banabin. And we'll do one attacking each of you guys. So first one comes in at Maeve, swings down with an 11 to hit.
No.
Other one swings at Banabin with a 19.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, great. It was going to be a 19 to hit with disadvantage. That makes it a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Yes.
It's the psychological damage.
Little kisses for
Perfect.
my baby.
Yeah, Banabin is just kind of like looking sad and rejected, and Maeve, you're like, all right, I got to protect this this poor little bunny, and you just step between her and these thugs with your shield, block both of these attacks coming in. They've got these maces, these like large metal balls on the end of sticks, and they're slashing down at you guys.
In my mind, I'm going to play it
Thudding
off
down.
as they
Slugging
don't want to fight, but they have to make it at least look like they're fighting. So they're just like, Oh no! I missed.
You can see that they're emotionally affected by what they have to do, but they are attacking down, trying to take you guys
kill
out.
us forever.
So that's both of the thugs. We're over to Sibo. Sibo is going to love it. All right, he's going to make it a bonus action. He's going to use an ability called Displacement, where you're watching him. You see him cast a spell, and directly next to you and him, you see a perfect copy of himself magically appears next to you in an illusion. And then him and this copy like trade places a bunch of times to try and confuse you which is which.
Did he invoke duplicity?
Essentially, it's a separate ability, but yeah, that's essentially what
Nice.
it is. And now he's like, oh, you don't know who's the real one, yada da da, yada da da.
Why do I really hope Kira goes, just two more to love, just another to love?
Time for kisses.
Why do you know me so well? Because I literally in my head was like, this is one of my greatest fantasies. Like legitimately in my head, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna say that.
You need to say it now.
Great, so he does that. That's a bonus action. And then as he's like moving back and forth trying to confuse you, he reaches out his hand. Both him and the illusion are acting at the same time. They both reach out their hands and they use an arcane burst at you. So we're rolling an attack roll. We got an 11, baby.
No.
Which does not hit. So he missed that. Oh, but he gets to do that twice. So his second attack is a 14 to hit.
No.
Damn it. And that's his turn. Fantastic. Cool. So that's Sibo. You've now got these two little gnomes running back and forth to attack you and confuse you. You've got this large clockwork stone defender next to you. But first, we're going to turn our attention over to Maeve. So in the room, we've got the two thugs attacking you. Across the way, we've got Sibo and a copy and the stone defender attacking Kira.
Banabin, what's your AC?
16.
Okay. I would like to give Banabin a shield of faith, please.
Love it. Cool.
So
use your bonus action to cast that.
Yeah.
So that'll
And now you're getting a bonus 2 to your AC for 18.
Damn.
Little harder to hit. And then
You guys are too hard to hit.
good.
I should have nerfed you.
Can I infer whether or not these guys are trying to kill us or just like beat us up?
Go to make an insight check for me.
Because that will determine how I fight back. That's a 14.
14? Okay. Let me make a deception check. You don't know. They appear to be fighting with everything they have. They're using bludgeoning weapons, but you at the moment it seems like they're fighting to take you out, and whether that's to kill you or knock you out, you're not 100% sure.
I would like to hit the one who attacked Banabin.
Okay, sounds good.
With
you-
my...
I will say with the insight check that you do see that they do appear to have some remorse for attacking you guys. Whether they're going
That
to
means
kill you or knock
nothing
you
to
out,
me.
they do have remorse.
I don't care. They're
Fair.
still gonna do it.
Fair enough.
Sellouts. I got... Oh, I hate... Hold on. 13.
We
I got
love
a 13 on my attack roll.
Nice. All right, cool.
Does that hit?
That does hit. Yes.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
And you're attacking the one that attacked Banabin, correct?
In case anybody was wondering, it's 8 and 5 that are the hardest numbers in the world to add to me. And I'll look at it and I'll be like, yes, that's 13. And then my brain is like, no, it's not. And every single time I have to double check and I count on my fingers. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Lovely.
Bonk. And I give him a big old warhammer bonk on the head.
Perfect. Yeah, you strike down. He starts to move out of the way, but you definitely collide in him. He's looking quite hurt already, considering that he
And then I
took a bunch
say,
of necrotic
surrender
damage.
right now. Surrender right now, and I stop.
Yeah, you can make an intimidation check for me.
I would like to.
Is there? No, wait, nope. Because we're in combat, so I can't help.
I got a nat 20.
Yes.
He immediately drops his mace and he says, "Cool, I'm out." And he just starts walking towards the door.
I give him a little salute as he leaves.
Yeah.
Banabin just like shoves like 3 cookies in his hand.
His pockets.
This is the guy that you gave the original cookie
Yeah.
to. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I don't want to have to kill you guys, but I
hope
will.
I see you some other time. Have a good day."
Aw.
And then he walks on out.
Banabin's effortless autistic riz. It's just working on everyone.
Just
So-
like, here's cookies.
We're gonna have to employ him because he's definitely getting fired after this.
That's fine.
We'll have to employ him at Potions and Lotions.
He can be a security guard at
Yeah.
Potions Lotion.
Once
I
we-
like sneakily like give him like a
business
a
card.
business card like in between some of the cookies.
Perfect. That's good. So he's got your number.
Yep.
And he just leaves. The other one's like, "What? Okay. I mean, I'll take a share. That's fine."
Maeve gives a little bit of like a smug smile, like a yeah, I did that, and I'm gonna do it again.
Perfect. I love it. All right. Cool. So that's Maeve's turn. Unless you got anything else you want to do.
That's it.
All right. We're over to Kira.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at Sibo and I'm gonna say, "You act like I didn't watch. No, read Koruto Chapter 3 when he did
Boruto.
the ninjutsu, freaking shadow clone ninjutsu. You act like I didn't read that chapter. I know you wrote that. I know it, and you act like I don't know how to fight against it. And I'm gonna use both my main attack and my bonus action, which like I'm gonna dual wield my kunai, and I'm gonna attack both of them to figure out which one is the real one.
Got it. Love it. So you'll make a normal attack roll, and you do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
And basically, if you hit, then you found the real one. So
But can't I roll? Like I'm trying to hit both of them. Like I'm trying to do both.
great. So mechanically, the way that works is you'll make an attack roll with disadvantage, and because he's still trying to dodge you, so it's not a guarantee that you'll hit both.
Okay.
But we can say flavor-wise, though, that's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to suss out the real one, so you're striking both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you hit the one that's the correct one during this flurry of attacks.
14 and 14 plus 7 is 21.
You hit. Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Look, Carol, look. 14 and 14.
Can
Not even
confirm.
lying.
It is double 14s.
Perfect. So you slash across, you slash through.
Oh, that's actually 20. Sorry.
Yeah. That still hits. He's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. 20 to hit?
Yeah.
Dang. You see that his clockwork defender does have a reaction where he can add 5 to Sibo's AC. But even then, you still hit through and hit him. So you see the stone defender like steps over to try and block you, and you just like duck under his arm and still get both of your strikes. And the first one slashes through the wrong one, and you see it like slide through this
through
illusion. And you see Sibo says, "Ha, you missed," just as your other hand is just like off to the side, stabs into him. You get your attack and go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. So that is the second one, is him?
Yes.
Okay.
And the first one that you hit disapparates. It goes away.
Okay, yeah. So 2 plus 2 is 4.
4 total damage?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. Cool. So he's like, haha, I win this. Ow. As you just stab into him. He's looking quite hurt already with all these ways that you've been able to hit him, both through the necrotic damage and your standard attacks. Great. Anything else you want to do here on your turn?
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that I'm between Sibo and the clockwork, like between Maeve and Banabin and Sibo and the clockwork. Like make sure I'm like kind of like right in between. That way the clockwork cannot get past me without taking an opportunity attack.
Got it. Love it.
Trying to like even out the playing field.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Great. So that's Kira. Jump over to Bannerman.
Bannerman's gonna look at the other guard. Can she make an insight check to see if he really is wanting to do this, or
Bannerman feels really bad about killing these guys, Darren.
Yeah, go to make an insight check.
Don't make
I'll
her do
let
it.
you know what do you get out of it.
Please take some of my D20s, girl. Please.
8.
8? Fantastic.
Here, you got so many to choose from.
My D20s hate me.
It's for the plot.
It's for the plot.
Yeah. He looks like he's trying to take you both out. Although he's sort of starting to take more of a defensive stance now that he's lost one of his partners, and it's now a 2-on-1. But he is seeing you guys as a threat to take out.
In that case, Bannerman's gonna go, I'm sorry. And cast a poison spray. So I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw from him.
Would love to give you a Constitution saving throw from him. Oh no. Oh no. Constitution. That's a +2, but he rolled an 8, so 10.
Misses. So
Fantastic.
he takes 1d12 of damage.
Nice.
4.
4? Fantastic.
4 poison.
Poison damage. Got it. Cool. Yep, that all gets through. He takes a little poison damage, starts coughing. And then he
I like your fake cough.
turns to face you guys
That was
again.
really good.
Great. Anything else you want to do here on your turn?
No.
All right, cool. That's Bannerman. We're over to the Clockwork Defender. He's going to... he's just going to freaking go and attack our girl Kira over there again. So we've got a... I rolled a nat 20.
Yarr.
Oh, boy.
It's about damn time, Darren. Even I'm like, damn, it's about time.
Good shot.
Oh, my God. I rolled really well on the damage. Fantastic.
We love
Unfortunately,
that.
you took 60 temporary hit points at the start of this battle. So he slams down on top of you with the fist. Exact same thing he did last time. You reach up again to block it. He does 23 damage that time. And with this strike, which I was supposed to do last time, you are knocked prone. So he strikes down on top of you with this, and you're like forced down into the ground.
Is it 11?
Halved. Yep, 11 damage.
Okay.
You're still being protected by this shadowy field around you, but it knocks you off your feet onto the ground as he lifts up his fist again to strike again, possibly on another turn. But yes, you're now prone on the ground. We're moving over to the thugs. One thug leaves the door, just whistling away as he closes the door behind him and heads on out. The other thug, however, is going to attack you guys. We're going to attack... Everyone feels really bad about attacking Bannerman, so I think he's just going to go after Maeve.
Never underestimate the power of a sad, pitiful face.
Exactly. I rolled a 17 to hit, which I believe just misses, right? Mm-hmm. Dang it. And he gets 2 melee attacks. So here comes his second attack. He got even worse, 9 to hit. And that's his turn. He keeps striking down on you guys with his mace. We're gonna jump over to Sibo. I'm gonna start by rolling to see if he gets his displacement ability back. He does. So he's like, okay, well, it didn't work that last time, but it's definitely going to work this time. Hey, yeah. And he brings up another duplicate of himself.
It's like you never read at chapter 69. It's like you never read it.
I did read that chapter, and that's why I'm doing it exactly like in the book. So he sets that back up again.
Can Bannerman yell over to Kira and be like, what happens at the end of that book? Do they get married and kiss?
Silence. Because yes.
Is that a yes?
Bannerman, I'm in the middle of fighting. I can't hear you. Sorry, bye. Sorry, bye.
What about Sibo?
Who's Sibo? And I go back to being pummeled in the ground.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So then he casts this illusion, and then he turns to you and he says, all right, it's time to face your greatest threat, yourself. And then he casts a spell, and you see a duplicate of yourself appears right next to you, and turns to start attacking you. It looks the same as you, except it's got red glowing eyes. Your evil clone is here to attack you. Go to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
A 2.
Fantastic. All right, so
One brain cell, and that one brain cell is thinking like, damn, she looked good.
so
Flirting with yourself.
he's cast Phantasmal Force on you. This means that he's for all onlookers, he's created this illusion of a creature next to you, which looks exactly like you. And because you failed your save, you're treating this as a completely real thing. You're essentially hallucinating.
Yeah.
This creature next to you come to kill you. He said that is your greatest threat. You now understand this as your greatest threat that is attacking you. How you'd like to treat that on your turn is up to you.
Yep.
As long as you know that this thing is coming to kill you, and it will be very hard to take down in your mind's eye. So yeah, that is up now. And on his turn, the creature turns to you, looks at you. It pulls out 2 identical kunai to yours, and it goes in to strike you.
She's fucking copying me.
And you automatically take 2 psychic damage as this happens. And psychic, you do not get to defend against. So that's just 2 that gets through.
Okay.
Great. With that, he's going to start running away. If you'd like to do an opportunity attack on him, you
I
definitely
would
can.
love to.
Fantastic. Go to make an opportunity attack with disadvantage because you see both him and his duplicate running away.
15 to hit.
15 would hit. However, the Clockwork Defender is going to use its bonus action to step in front of your blade, and it just slices off of the Clockwork Defender.
So should I roll damage for the Clockwork Defender?
Nope.
Okay.
It just blocks against it.
Got it.
Sibo then runs to the desk. He leaps over it, and then he hides behind it. So that's Sibo's turn. He's like, I'll be back in a moment. Good luck with your fighting yourself or whatever from that manga you like. AKA all of them. So that's him running away. We're going to jump over to Maeve.
It's just us, Sibo, and the Stone Defender, and 1 guard left.
Yeah, 1 guard left who you do start seeing is getting a little, like he keeps looking back at Sibo like, we still doing this? So he does look like he could be convinced to leave
Gotcha.
at this point. He's also taken a lot of damage, and Kira was very scary at the top of this fight.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to give simply an intimidating look at the other guard to be like, are you sure about this? Like, do you really want this or not?
Yeah, go to make an intimidation check. It's gone down, the DC, so.
Do you want this smoke or what? That's a 14.
14 succeeds. He's like, yeah, not really. I'm going to go join.
I like thumb towards the door,
Yeah,
like
like,
over my shoulder.
Yeah, I'm going to go
All right,
join
get outta
Frank.
here, kid.
Good luck, friends. And he heads on out.
I salute him as well.
Cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
Celebratory.
You're just carrying
cookies.
around I just imagine you're carrying around like little gift bags full of cookies,
Yep.
so that you can just hand out the big gift bag. Perfect. He takes them and is like, "Oh, thank you very much." And then he heads
Wonderful.
on out.
And then, since the Stone Defender is a construct, probably not swayable. So I think we're gonna have to kill the Stone Defender. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna hit him with my hammer.
Perfect. Go ahead, do it.
No, that's a 9 to hit.
9 definitely does not hit, unfortunately.
Wonderful.
Perfect. But you're now up in the fray.
I sure am.
You join up with Kira. By the way, for the two of you guys, you do not see Nega Kira, which is the evil version of her.
Nega Kira.
So, but you do see Kira is like starting to
Be crazy?
see and like be paying attention to this other entity nearby her. But yeah, anything else you'd like to do on your turn here?
Would there be a classification for Nega Kira? Like, what's her type?
Got it.
What is she?
She would be considered a spell, like a magical effect. It's not
she doesn't
it's
have a
not a
type.
creature, so there wouldn't
Understood.
be like it wouldn't be like Fae, Fiend, Undead, or any of the other creature
Understood.
types.
Great. Then I'm done.
All right, lovely.
Smile.
Lovely. All right, we're on over to Banabin. You hand the cookies off to the leaving thug, and you've got across the room, you have this battle of the ages happening.
So, since this is a construct,
Mm-hmm.
would I understand or know anything about the mechanics or inner workings of how this construct works?
Yeah, probably. You'd know. After working on Doge for so long, it's pretty similar stuff of like putting gears together. The way that it's powered is by these, just like most of the techno magic in this world, it's powered by these crystals that are imbued with magic. So that's going to be buried inside of its body, and then it's just gears and interlocking machinery on the outside of that.
Gotcha. So, is there an off button?
If you can if you can disconnect it from its power source, you could, but there wouldn't be like a switch or a button to do that.
Okay, so we would basically have to take it down fully.
Essentially, yeah, you'd need to do attacks to get like through its like very thick armored exterior to get to somewhere in the middle of its mass. It's power source. It's this like crystal power source.
All right. Am I able to see Sibo?
You know where he is, but you cannot currently see him. He's hiding behind the desk.
Okay. So his desk is like not like traditional desks are today.
Yeah, it would be like it's one of those like expensive
Big
like
executive desks.
yeah,
with the back.
executive desk is exactly what I'm thinking. Like if you think of like the president's desk in the Oval Office, it's that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Even that kind of design and everything.
I think Banabin is gonna go. Sibo, did the male protagonist lead person run away from his love in y'all's books?
No, but you know, I'm not running away. Like I'm still here. See, and he like reaches a hand over the desk.
All right. So follow-up question.
I've changed my mind. I'm a SIBO enjoyer.
Did the male protagonist love enemy the lover's lead person thing hide at the height of their love battle?
Love battle.
I
She's
need
trying to inspire.
Yeah, I need a persuasion check with disadvantage.
This is bardic inspiration, actually.
Yes, of course.
Banabin is trying. She is trying to connect with Kira.
But she doesn't get it. 'cause
She doesn't get it.
She's like a mom friend. She watches Real Housewives. She does not watch anime.
4.
4?
That's the worst roll I've ever heard.
Yo.
Please.
Nice.
Please, they're all right here.
Yeah, he's like, well, no, but I mean, this is my own story that I'm writing, I think, right? And it's cool and edgy. I'm just taking a break. Yeah, I'm taking a break. This is just a break. Don't worry about
Do you want cookies?
it. Yeah, can you toss them over the desk?
No.
Okay, I'll get them later then when I'm over your dead bodies.
I mean, your butler is probably gonna smush them, so you won't really be able to eat them, even if we're
Your
dead.
butler. Southern accent, butler.
Hey, Defender, don't squish the cookies. And then you just hear the Clockwork Defender go, burp, burp.
Bannerman stuffs the cookies like in her person.
So that he won't crush her.
Exactly. Yeah, you see him like look over at you and see that happens, and then look back at the two of these guys. Like he'll figure that out later. Has to figure out how to. You see like the the metaphorical
literal
gears
clockwork.
turning.
Turning in his head.
As he's like trying to figure out how to kill you without squishing the cookies.
I also like shove a couple down Maeve's breastplate armor that she has. Trust me. If this doesn't work.
Perfect. Cool. All right. Well, what else do you want to do for your turn?
Because this is a stone defender.
Yeah, it's like clockwork machinery, and then it's got like stone bits, like especially on like the arms where it's like smashing down to hit people, just to make it heavier, more of a nuisance.
I guess the only thing that I honestly can really do that would be effective is to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that looking at the steel construct, but if I'm able to angle myself, I would like to potentially also hit Sibo in an attempt to get him out from hiding.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll tell you what.
Burn this man.
Kill him.
The main issue is that we have like a mass of people here. We've got the Clockwork Stone Defender. We've got Kira and Kira and Maeve are all together in this clump. So you're trying to cast it in a way to try and miss them, and hit just the Stone Defender, and then go through and try to like hit where Sibo is hiding. So I would let you do that, but I'd love to get an Arcana check from you to kind of aim it specifically to make sure that you miss your friends.
Yeah.
Now, if you fail, we're still going to say that you've cast it. You're just going to have to hit one of them.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yes, that is all right.
All right, so go ahead and make your Arcana check.
Which one do you think I should go with out of these? Because I went with my standard black ones that I usually go with, but half the time those ones like to not
Don't
work.
roll that one.
Why don't you do that one?
My
Yeah.
ones that Des made me?
Yeah.
Tee-hee. Okay.
I'm not talented. What'd she get?
12.
12?
Honestly, better
better.
than a 4.
Well, no, I got a 5 plus 7.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. I set the DC at 10. So
Yay!
you're fine. Great. So, what do we need? Dexterity saving throws, is that right?
Yes, I need dexterity saving throws.
Great. I'm going to say, so Sibo's kind of hiding under his desk, basically. So I'm going to say you're not going to hit him exactly because he's got total cover, but it's definitely going to rip through the desk and break that desk apart, and he won't have any cover anymore. Is that enough of a...
That works
exchange
perfectly
for you?
because I don't want to kill him, but if it just happens...
I want to kill him.
If it happens, it happens. I'm just going to destroy his things until he makes it stop.
Got it. And what was that, a dexterity saving throw?
13.
Rolled a 5.
Yay! He's gonna die.
Perfect. All right, so the Clockwork Stone Defender is going to take some acid damage. How much damage is he taking?
9 million.
6.
6. Fantastic. This caustic brew, the Tasha's caustic brew, comes through this acid damage, creating a line right up through. It puts up its stone arm, and you see it collides against it and moves past him and starts eating away at it. He does seem to be pretty beefy still. He's got a decent amount of hit points. But then you see it goes past him, and this line covers the desk, and you see the wood just immediately start eating away and then breaks apart and like slams down on the ground. And you just see Sibo is like cowering, and he's got his duplicate right next to him, and the two of them are like hugging each other as the desk breaks apart around them. And he's like, my secret hiding place, no. And that's anything else you want to do on your turn?
Fadovic just kind of looks at the two of them and goes, I mean, we can just stop this and have like a cordial conversation over some tea, maybe some coffee, some cookies. Just work out our differences through talking.
It's too late for that. Me and my nemesis have to figure this out. Sorry, me and my nemesis and my Clockwork Defender have to figure this out.
Pussy.
By blade and blade alone.
I mean,
You don't even have a blade.
I meant metaphorically. as they say, the sword is mightier than the pen.
I thought it was the pen is mightier than the sword.
What? Anyway, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Fedova just kind of looks and says out loud, but also slightly to herself, this story's confusing.
Love it. Cool. All right. Clockwork Defender's going to go next. It's going to attack. I think it's got to go for Kira. Kira's so friggin' beefy. How many temporary hit points do you have left?
You don't need to know.
All right, fair enough. It's going to slam down on you again. You've just gotten up on your last turn, and you're squaring up to against your clone, and he just slams down on top of you. Dirty 20 to hit. I believe hits.
Yeah.
10 damage, and you are knocked prone again.
I've been prone.
So,
Is there double prone? Because that's what I am.
No, but I assume that on your last turn you stood up.
I haven't had a turn.
Oh, I might have skipped over your turn. Would you like to go now?
Yeah.
All right.
Should I still take that 10 damage? Yeah, I'll take it.
yeah,
I'll
go
just
ahead.
take it.
We'll do your turn, and then we'll move on to the next one.
For the listeners and the listeners only, don't tell Darren, but I have 76 hit points.
That's too many.
That is too many.
Also, I didn't hear that because you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and take your turn. So you've got Negakira right next to you. You've got the Clockwork Defender. Sibo's nearby under the rubble of his desk.
So Kira's obviously going to go after Nega? Negi.
Yeah,
Negi?
Nega. It's like a
Nega.
Yeah,
No, okay.
it's a term for like, like
The opposite.
Negasonic or that sort of thing where it's like
Dark.
negative.
Sorry, I'm
your
not a
exact
nerd
opposite.
in that way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go after.
Just another way.
Yeah, all right. So
She knew the whole time. She was just pretending.
as Kira is hallucinating, like all she sees is Nega Kira.
You don't have to use that term.
And
You can just say evil Kira if you want to.
Dark
she is
Kira.
basically immediately not what's the word where you're like in competition with someone, like you're fighting for someone's affection with another person. Like she thinks that Nega Kira is going after Sibo, so she's like, "Oh fuck no!" And then I don't know if anyone
Caesar
has
has
heard
competition.
has heard the TikTok audio of I don't know if I'm allowed to say bands, but like Pierce the Veil and
Yeah,
the
that's
TikTok audio is like, she's mine.
Stay away from her. It's not her time.
Yeah. So basically, Kira says that, but
I love
in
being
the
emo.
in the masculine way of like he's mine.
Got it.
And then she goes and casts sprinkle hex on what's it called? Nega Kira.
Okay.
So I'm casting hex, which is a bonus action.
Love it.
So until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. So basically, my hex is basically I'm talking shit at her. I'm like, you so gross. Your feet stink. Blah 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 blah.
Your feet stink.
And then I'm gonna attack her with my great axe
Perfect. Love it. Go ahead and make your attack.
because ain't no one stealing my nemesis. 13 plus 7 is a dirty 20.
Perfect. Does that beat your own AC?
Yes.
Great. Cool. So you get the attack in. You don't need to roll damage because it doesn't have hit points. But what you get to do is re-roll your intelligence saving throw. So make another intelligence saving throw for me.
I don't know what I'm trying to see what +1 I got. I ain't got no pluses. +0. 17.
17. I think that beats save DC 13. Fantastic. So yeah, you suss out. Basically, you slash through. You see it goes straight through, just like the duplicate Sibo who you hit
The
before.
shadow clone.
Yes. And you now understand that this is just a part of your own mind, and as you kind of piece that together, the hallucination fades, and your duplicate fades away into the darkness.
Kira wipes a bead of sweat off of her fur. Like, whew. Gosh. And then she's gonna. So I have still the clockwork right next to me, right?
Yes, yeah. That's your biggest threat here, besides Sibo
Yeah.
cowering in his dust and rubble.
So I'm gonna go and square up.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good.
Getting closer to Sibo. Like, I'm inching my way towards him. Like, and like, I know he's cowering right now, but I'm like, I'm basically going to say, like, I'm coming. You can't escape me. And it's on the wind.
I would never try to escape. And then you see him like standing up to try and run away.
And that's it. That's all for me.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Clockwork Defender already went to attack you. You take your 10 damage, and you're knocked prone. So now you're on the ground prone. After that, we have the thugs. They are out the door, heading off to enjoy their lives. Maybe together, maybe they're boyfriends. There's no way to know.
Boyfriends.
And it is now Sibo's turn. So Sibo is gonna run for the door. I think. No, his hit points aren't that low yet. He's going to attack. He's still got his illusion next to him, and they're moving in unison. He stops hugging his duplicate. He stands up, and he's going to fire out some arcane bursts. I think he's going to attack. No, he's going to attack his nemesis. He's attacking Kira.
Obviously.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to take you downtown. And then he'll go ahead and start throwing out some arcane bursts. Shut up. Stop pulling holes in what I got going on. Of course, after you say that, he rolls a nat 1 for the first attack. And got a 10 for the second attack. So that's Sibo.
I just flustered Sibo.
Exactly. He is going to start moving back against the wall behind him.
Is there a second
now that he doesn't
door?
have cover. Just the doors that you guys came in.
Okay.
Which is he'd have to go through you guys essentially, or circumventing you. Maeve, you're up.
Is the defender still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess I hit it.
All right. Sounds good.
I guess I hit it. But hear me out. What if I just say, "Yo, Sibo, call this all off so we can go home"?
You'd never try to call off a fight with your one true nemesis. He pauses for like a second.
You want to say laugh.
Maeve simply just laughs and then hits his robot toy.
Got it.
For a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. Fantastic. That does not hit, unfortunately. I mean, you do hit, but nothing that does damage, unfortunately. He's quite beefy. Cool. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn here?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't
sorry.
worry. This is all going to be worth it. I have something planned.
Well,
if it's
Kira,
not worth it,
It's so worth it.
so your fault.
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Again?
Yeah, because we
We
kind of
skipped
skipped your
yours
turn
last
before.
Oh,
So we threw it in the middle of initiative.
okay. Damn. I was not. I was like talking so much shit. Okay.
Make it happen.
Oh, I wasn't like saying that I had something planned for right now. I meant like in the future. Like this is all gonna be worth it once we figure this
Me
shit out.
looks into the camera like I'm on The Office again.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Okay, Kira's gonna look at Sibo, and she's gonna use minor illusion
Okay. Sounds good.
to make my voice be like surround sound in his ears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say in my sexiest, sultriest voice.
Oh God, here we go.
Call them off.
All right, so I need a.
Why did you? For listeners at home, does literally remove their headphones when
There's literally nothing on earth I hate more than like a forced sexy voice. Nothing. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I couldn't deal with it this close to my ears.
All right, since you're using your action and spell for this, you can
Yeah.
go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Period.
Period.
What is my? 13.
13. Fantastic.
Your sexiest.
I have a
sexy
plus
voice.
0. I got a 5 and a 13.
I'm gonna make just an insight check for him, just as like a number that you're trying to beat. So, he's got to get a 13 or higher to reject what you got going on. I rolled a 14, unfortunately.
That fits.
So he's like, there's only one way this is ending: me or you on the floor, dead or unconscious or something. Not well, don't worry about it.
Sibo, if you just like her that much, just ask her out on a date. This is not gentlemanly.
It's not gentlemanly.
Kira, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack the clockwork.
All right. Well, use your action for minor illusion. So
I can do my bonus action kunai.
Nope.
No.
Only if you use
I can
your
use my bonus action hex.
sure, sounds good. Where are you
One of
sending
them.
it? Where are you sending it?
On the clockwork.
All right, sounds good. You send it over. Bannerman.
Are we actively just not gonna kill Sibo?
No, we can't because I have something planned. And it's not romantic. It's practical.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
Trust
you.
me.
I can't.
This is Storm. This is Storm saying trust me.
This is especially Des
I'm
saying
metagaming
I can't.
right now.
Bannerman, you're up next.
How far away is Vanabin from Sibo?
How far away? You are about not far, 15 feet.
Okay. Vanabin goes to the clockwork and casts poison spray.
Okay, sounds good. He makes a save. Yes,
Yes, a Constitution saving throw.
dirty 20.
How are you
dang it.
only rolling really well against Kara?
That's a running thing that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard. All right. Well, that's your action. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's what has Doge been up to this whole time?
Doge has just kind of been following Banavin around because that's where all of the goodie cookie bags are.
Is inside of him.
Is inside of him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's
Poor
been there
Doge.
specifically to supply
He's
cookies.
just a purse.
He's a purse, also an eldritch horror, but also adorable.
Yeah, so many roles to fill.
I am going to have him force empowered rend.
Is that a chomping attack?
Yes.
Yes.
Chomp.
Would you like him to bite the Clockwork Defender or Sibo?
Freaking bite Sibo.
Yeah.
Sibo?
He's gonna go bite Sibo.
Bite him on
Got
the
it. Sounds good.
ankles.
So he goes over.
Yum,
He has to
yum,
choose between which one to attack, Sibo or the Shadow Clone, right? Shadow Clone.
He just it's
Yeah.
Doge, though he is a mechanical construct, and made from pure genius and magic, he has 2 brain cells,
Yeah.
and both decided to take the day off.
Perfect.
So he's just
So he
picking
attacks at
one.
random.
Dog.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll it at disadvantage for an attack for me. And if you hit, then you hit the right one.
I think it was a 13 plus 5.
Not bad. 18.
Well, that definitely hits.
Yay!
Cool. So yeah, he comes up. He like looks at both of them and then just attacks. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then we'll see what happens after that.
1d8. 5 plus 7.
Nice. Cool. So 12 damage. He is looking hurt.
No, 5
Plus 7?
plus 2. 7.
Oh, 7 total. Got it. Cool. He's still looking quite hurt. Awesome. Cool. So that's Doge. Anything else you want to do on your turn? You're all good?
Nope.
All right. Clockwork Defender. Gonna strike down. I'm gonna roll for either Maeve or Kira. Kira is getting attacked. We got a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh,
Yer.
no.
So you're getting back up on your feet after being knocked prone again.
Not anymore.
Bonk.
You take 11 damage, have to 5, and you're knocked back over.
It's back down.
Back.
At least Sibo's not seeing this because he's too busy cowering behind the desk.
Well, the desk is no
is
more.
gone. Got
Oh, no.
eaten away by acid earlier. So he's just
yeah.
out of the open.
Kira didn't
But-
know that because Kira was fighting her inner
Our
demon.
demons.
Yes, exactly. But you do look over at Sibo and you see the duplicate is gone, and you see Doge is just attached to his arm, and he's like trying to shake Doge off and like hitting him on the head, but it's just like, but it's just a metal skull. So like every time he hits him, he does more damage to himself. He's like,
My
ow!
dog.
Cool. So that's the Clockwork Defender. Thugs are gone. Sibo casts invisibility on himself.
Again. Oh my god.
So you see him flash out of existence, and he starts moving. Doge does get an attack with disadvantage as he starts running away. If you'd like to do that,
Yes.
go for it.
No.
You didn't do Oh.
I got a nat 1. So there is no use in trying another.
That is
Fantastic. Great. So he starts moving away. You see Doge like bites into the air but misses. And Sibo is somewhere.
I picture the chain chomp noise when Doge bites. Like that.
Yeah.
So Sibo would still be in the room. He'd based on the size of the room, he would be able to leave on his next turn, but currently he is somewhere in the room.
And he would have to open up a door so we could know when he opens up
Exactly.
the door.
You'll see a door open and close when he's leaving the room. If he's leaving the room. Who knows? There's no way to know. Maeve, you're up.
How's the defendee looking? How's he looking?
On
Does he have any dents?
a scale of 1 to 10, he's at about a 5 or 6.
Okay.
It does have some dents across him. The
No
stone bits of him
significant
is
ones,
like
though.
breaking apart. Still fighting at full force.
Not 20.
Damn. Damn.
For an attack roll against him.
Hey, Miss Paladin, do you want a divine smite with your crit?
I guess. That's some more d8s, isn't it? Good
It's
grief.
2d8s for a level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I'll level 1 spell slot.
Perfect. But you double the dice, so it's 4d8s.
So it's 4d8s just for the Divine Smite, plus the
D8.
d8 for... Plus the 2d8 for...
I have some d8s if you want my cursed dice.
No, thank you.
Don't take her dice. Don't take her dice.
So we've got 2 for my damage, plus 4 for my Divine Smite damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, ASMR.
Oh, that's too much. 16, 17, 24, 27, 32 damage.
Do you add anything on top of that? Did you add anything on top of that? Your
3.
normal damage deck.
3.
So how much is the total?
20, 30.
32 plus 3,
plus
35.
35.
35? Go ahead and describe how you take this thing out.
Maeve is so sick and tired.
Yeah, Maeve is sleepy and wants to go home. And she's over it, and she thinks that Sibo's being a little bitch. And so she's like, stop hiding. It's over. It's over. And she smashes the clockwork in the center mass of his chest with her
Perfect.
giant hammer.
Sounds good. Yeah, you strike right through. There's this explosion of divine energy as he just pops apart.
Yeah,
His
literally,
arms and legs
like,
go away.
crumples.
Yep, exactly. You see the his like crystal power source like shatters and goes scattering across the ground, and he just crumbles into a pile.
Kapow.
The head falls perfectly on top of the crumbled pile, and you see the red eye in the middle of his head just powers down.
Maeve puts her shield on her back, like a normal person, and is done with this fight. She just crosses her arms, like, "Can we be done with this?"
Vanovin's just over in their construct, just being like, ooh.
Ooh, new stuff. Trinkets.
Kira, you're up.
Okay.
So you stand up from prone, I'm assuming.
From the ground, you do a sexy little pose.
Okay, I go from sexy little pose on the ground to standing up, sexy little pose, standing.
Love it.
Hand on the hip, Shantae.
Love it.
And I'm going to basically, I'm keeping an eye on the doors, but I'm going to be like saying to the whole entire room, because I don't know where Sibo is. I'm going to say, it's over, reveal yourself.
Hang on,
And I promise no physical harm will come to you.
Only emotional harm.
Only emotional and monetary.
Ooh, money.
Ooh, money. You do not hear a response.
This bitch. Um,
Aren't you
We
able to
should
like
just stand
see?
in front of the door so that he literally has to show himself because he can't leave.
Are you able to see like magics and stuff with your?
I only have 2 per long rest, and I've used them.
Ah,
But if you guys stand by, are we out of initiative, or are we still initiating?
We're still in initiative if you guys are still trying to get him before he leaves.
Yes.
Great. So we're still in initiative.
Oh, what do I have? Okay. I'm going to move towards the door,
Great.
and I'm going to throw a bunch of caltrips on the ground.
Oh, in front of the door. I love
Now
it.
you have to talk to me. You're
You
watching
can't
me
leave.
trap you.
Perfect.
We're not leaving. You're not leaving. I'm going to drink all your beer in your little mini fridge. And
Oh yeah, Maeve definitely goes and gets another beer from the mini fridge.
Yeah. Everyone's still in initiative except for Maeve, who's going to
Who
get a
is
beer.
literally done with this and has now sat on the couch with a
Cool.
beer.
So you have half your speed because you had to use half your movement to stand up.
Yep.
But you can get far enough that you can toss some caltrips on the ground in front of the door.
Yep.
Love it.
And then,
What do caltrips do?
They do piercing damage if you step on
If
them.
you step on them?
as an action, you can spread a bag of caltrips to cover a square area that is 5 feet on a side. Any creature that enters the area must succeed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, or stop moving this turn and take 1 piercing damage.
Got it. Cool. All right, sounds good.
Um,
Oh, he's got a... Oh, got it. All right, that's interesting. I'll get back to you. Carry on. Anything else you want to do on your turn here?
yeah, I want to start. I want to make like I want to look at the room more now that I'm not in battle and I have time before he shows back up. I want to see what's around. Like, how can I take advantage of this man? How can I
Manipulate
emotionally
him.
manipulate and decimate this man?
Sure. Yeah, you can take a quick look around.
Like, is there any fan fiction laying about? Is there any money bags?
You do
You know,
see...
one or the other.
That's good. You see in the rubble of the desk, and you would have seen this like when you saw the desk initially, there was a typewriter on the desk, which is now on the ground, with a bit of acid damage on it. You also see some manila envelopes scattered across the ground that are quite thick, that likely have a bunch of pieces of paper in them. You can look at those more deeply when you guys are out of initiative, but you see those. And then there is a against the far wall behind the desk, back where he had been retreating to, there's like a safe on the wall, like one of those ones with like a dial lock, is on that back wall there.
Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say to him, if you stop being invisible, I will sign your Kira poster.
Go to make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
Nope. I got to beat a 15. Didn't beat it?
Oh, of course not.
I'm sorry.
Of course not, Kira. Please be sexy for once. I got a 5.
Well, you're trying your best.
You're never gonna be sexy if you're trying to be sexy. That's the lesson of the show.
Yeah, but I'm trying to speed this up because it's taken 10 years.
All right, Banabin, we're over to you.
Banabin is going to go over. She doesn't know that Banabin in her mind, she's like, okay, slight object permanence. Sibo is gone. Sibo is not here. He's either died or ran off. So she's going to walk over to the typewriter and be like, ooh, and like go to either take it apart or go and like shove it in Doge to like bring.
She's stealing it.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely.
She's looting.
You grab it. It's a little broken from being battered during the battle, but you can easily either put it together or use pieces of it for other things.
It's ours
Great.
now.
You grab it.
That's what you get for hiding.
Love it. Cool. Totally.
But Banavin does like yell over to Maeve and be like, Maeve, do you think that your brother might like this?
He would love it. He would so love it. Blood.
All right. Cool. That gonna be your turn there?
Yeah, Banavin's just casually walking around the room, just finding things. But she
Perfect.
does clock the safe.
Got it. Cool. So you guys are looking around for Sibo. I rolled a 12 on this dexterity saving throw, so you just like are looking around for him, mostly at the door, and you just hear a ow, fuck, damn it, and you see the door open and then close, and you just see some blood on the ground where the caltrops are as he's making his way
past.
to the as he sneaks past to the teleportation circle. So you know where he's going. He's likely going to get into that teleportation circle, head on out, etc., etc. But yeah, that's it. That's what you get. All right.
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, are we chasing after him or are we dropping out of initiative?
I'm bored of this, so
You're
not
over
bored.
it.
No, Kira's bored of this.
No,
She's like,
that's I know.
yeah.
I know. You're over him.
Yeah, I'm over him. I will take all of his money in this safe. We'll
Yes.
put the safe in the bag of holding. And
I
we'll just
want to
leave.
know what Malarix thinks of all of this.
Yeah. I mean, if Kira wants to make a check, you could definitely do that.
What's the check?
Insight check. Get into the mind of Malarix.
The way that I picture Malarix is like Lucy from Disenchantment.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like every time you guys describe him, I'm like, okay, he's just Lucy.
I think of him as like Mushu, but like the Hercules little like old little man.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil, but like Mushu, like
Yeah.
scaly. That's what I think of.
Mushu with a Phil personality.
Yeah. A 10.
A 10? All right, cool. He actually, as you're like searching for him and his presence, he actually talks to you. He's like, hell yeah, that was a great fight. And he like reaches up for a high five and he's like, all right, I'm a thought inside your head. I can't give you a high five,
I
but
should
good
mentally
work.
high five him right now.
Can I do a check to see if I can mentally, with my 2 brain cells, mentally high five him?
Make an Arcana check for me.
17.
Oh my god. He's
Huge.
like, oh my god, just a random phantasmal hand just appeared in front of me. And then he high fives.
What a world that just opened up. Wink, wink.
Oh no.
Are we out of initiative now?
We're out of initiative.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm getting the manila folders. I'm getting all of the gossip. I'm ruining this man's life. I'm shattering everything that's in this room.
Are we breaking the
Wait,
records?
Let's not break things before I can look through them, please.
Okay, I'll let Maeve look through everything
I'd like to
while
look through stuff so
I'm
I can
signing.
see
I'm
stuff.
signing the Kira poster because I remember we rolled to see how many Kira posters sold, and I rolled like a 2. So he bought one of the 2 posters that sold.
Yes.
So
He's a fan.
I'm definitely signing it, putting a little heart, and then underneath, "See you next time."
Got it.
See, I'm so Sibo's over.
Well,
We're canceling him. He sucks.
Not until
sucks.
So the whole thing, I wanted him to pay our rent. I was gonna tell him that I would let him go if he paid our rent.
That's valid.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Well, he left without paying our rent.
I know, but he left his safe here.
Yeah.
So we're putting the safe in the bag of holding.
Why don't we just try to
Done.
crack the safe, and then
Oh.
we don't have to bring the entire safe with us?
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
We'll do that while I'm killing the picking up the caltropes.
just one by one and putting them back in
Maybe-
your little bag.
Actually, there's a vacuum, so can I just vacuum them up?
You want to vacuum up the caltrops?
Yeah, I'll ruin his vacuum.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. So you guys are going to case the joint. You're going to like look through things, get a better look
Yeah.
at everything because you just got a quick little look.
I
We're
was
going
doing an
to.
investigation check and I got a 15.
Oh, fantastic. Great.
I want to also do one, but for Banabin is going to spare no time. Like she's not going to rush through it. She doesn't care if it takes 3 days and they're stuck in this man cave for 3 days. We will cover every inch and detail it.
If there is a gear anywhere, it's coming home with Banabin.
Any
Yep.
microscopic speck of that dust that came from the rock will be cataloged and
Awesome.
written down.
She needs it. Well, I'm simply casing the joint for anything worth
I got a
money.
15.
Nice. Cool. So we'll come back to what Banavin finds because she's looking for different stuff than the rest of the group. So I'll come back to what you're finding. So the desk had a bunch of drawers in it. It had the typewriter on it, which has already been grabbed. Kira, you grabbed the manila envelopes.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of them. They've got a bunch of names on them. The few that you recognize, we've got Forever_Alone, which was on the top of the pile, which was likely going to go out that day to Forever_Alone, who was the person that was going to meet with him today. You also see one for Kawaii Girl Chan, and you also see one for Alpha_Wolf69. You recognize them as members of the
what's
community.
this third one? What is it
Alpha_Wolf69.
So-
I think
This is
Darren
the-
might know you. Storm's like running gag through our apartment is yelling at everybody saying that we don't know her. But I think we all know her
I think we've
too
gotten to know
well.
her. Cool. So you find these a bunch of these, and opening them up, you see like these are like the next chapters in fanfiction.
All of my favorite fanfics
Yeah,
that I
it looks
now
like they-
know have been ghost written by this man.
Yep, by Sivo himself.
But I'm definitely going to put them in my little pocket to read later in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
kind of getting an advanced copy of these things that no one else has even heard yet because
And they
haven't
never will
gone
because we're
out.
stealing them.
So
And computers don't exist.
few other things. So we've got the safe that we can take a look at. There's also, is anyone going to try to break into it now, or are you guys?
No,
Yes.
I'm looking for a key to it while
Oh, gotcha.
I'm looking for anything valuable.
It's a dial code thing. So,
I mean, there could be a passcode written somewhere.
Perfect. There's not, unfortunately.
I'm breaking in.
Great. Sounds good. So we'll come back to that. The other thing on his desk is that there's an amulet on a chain.
I do not have any spell slots left for first level, so I cannot identify.
I'm putting it on.
So
Don't worry.
Please don't.
I'm
put
putting it on.
Please don't.
this-
I'm doing it.
This amulet has it's a circular necklace or a circular amulet made of like iron, it feels like. And then it's got a single lightning bolt on it that's made of an inlaid bronze.
Do I know this from the historical tomes where we've found that the bracelet
Mhm.
was anything related to that potentially written in that tome?
Because you thought of that right away, I'm just going to say absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
You
Yes.
you remember this as being called the Amulet of Storms.
While Kira's getting ready to put it on, I'm like, don't touch that.
I'm putting it on.
No,
I'm
no,
doing it.
don't put it
Yeah,
on.
So-
can we grapple her so that she cannot
I'm
put it on?
putting
Don't put it on.
I'm doing it.
No.
Yes.
Did you put it on?
Yes.
All right.
Of
Is anyone
course.
going to physically stop her?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
All right. So I
Banovich's
need,
just going to sit there and be like, here we go again.
so I need contested athletic checks.
Nat 20.
5. 10. Me who's... Wait. I'm using my inspiration. Nope.
26.
All right. Kira, you put it on. Nothing happens.
God, I
It
wish
just
you
goes- it just
exploded
goes on
and
your-
died.
We'll come back to that in a second. So, Amulet of Storms. So it's one of the protector armaments, which is what these have been known as. powerful magic items created by the Adarians and wielded by the strongest warriors. This one specifically, you remember, was being wielded by a drow mage. His name's Riarden Hanali. And basically, it didn't give like a specific description of like exact abilities, but it essentially imbued the power of the Tempest, lightning, thunder, that sort of stuff. To figure out exactly what it does, you're gonna have to either cast Identify or someone can attune to it. Although you know that attuning, if it's like a cursed item, as soon as you attune to it, that's when the curse starts.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that you don't really the protector armaments, with the exception of the bracer, none of them were really seen as cursed items. Like the only one that had this whole devilish thing was just the bracer. All the other ones were just powerful magic items that were being wielded by people. So it might be safe. If you want to be safe, you might want to hang on to it for a bit before that.
We're going to hang on to it until I'm able to cast Identify and find out if
Exactly.
it's actually cursed.
But if you want to circumvent that, then yeah, attuning to an item just takes a short rest amount of time. So like 30 minutes to an hour to like attune to it, figure out what it does, and then you can access the magic within.
I will say this out loud to
The gals.
Kira and
Oh.
Maeve and let them know, like, okay, I don't know if it's cursed.
Mhm.
We can either wait until tomorrow or one of you guys can attune to it, but I cannot guarantee that it is not cursed and it will not cause you to fall asleep like it did to, like the bracelet did to Kira, and give you whoever this Malorix person is that you keep talking to.
My husband.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely delusional. Maeve shakes her head and keeps looking
I
around the room
attune.
for more stuff.
So you want to spend 30 minutes to an hour just trying to attune to it?
Yeah, while I'm trying to break the safe.
You can't do
You
both.
can't do
You can't
both.
do both.
Attunement, it requires like focusing on it for an extended period of time.
Yeah, like literally sitting and staring at it.
Trying different things, trying to get it to work. That
No,
sort of
I'm
thing.
gonna see what. No,
But
no.
you can keep it around your neck. It just doesn't work until you've spent the time
Yeah.
to attune to it.
I'll
So-
keep it because, to be honest, if he cleaned up before I came, obviously he wanted me to have this. Like he left it on his desk when he could have put it away. You know, like he could have
I mean,
put
if
it
you
in the safe.
did want to attune to it, Maeve and Banabin are still kind of looking around.
But what if you need me?
We can do the safe one last.
Okay, I attune.
Okay. You guys want to take a short rest here? And attune and everything?
No. This seems suspicious. This seems like
You don't need to attune to the necklace right away.
okay.
In general, like we can do that when we're
It'll
at
just
home.
be a pretty necklace for a bit. And then
Yeah,
you
it can
figure
just
It's
be
fine.
a necklace.
I
I want to, but Darren had a look on his face, and I was like,
no, you guys.
You're like the last time I saw that look, I was cursed.
last time.
I mean, you're definitely going to be cursed again if you attune to it here.
Would you? So, and then the safe. What did we want to do with that? Someone's going to break into it. Is
Yeah.
that right? Are you trying to break into it like safe cracker, like turn it and listen for clicks and stuff like that?
I do have thieves' tools on me, so I do offer those to Kira.
What is the
Sleight of
check
hand.
for it? Sleight of hand?
Are you? Yeah, it would be sleight of hand. You would be able, if you're proficient in thieves' tools, you get to add your proficiency bonus. But otherwise,
No, I'm
No?
not. I think that would be you.
Oh, well then,
Proficient in thieves' tools?
yeah, I am proficient in thieves' tools.
Perfect.
So
I think that
will-
would be step 1. We try to break into it. Step 2, if we can't break into it, I beat it up.
so it's just your dexterity plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. So
So what's your dexterity modifier?
2. So it'd be +4.
You got it. Yep.
Okay.
What?
23.
Nice.
Let's get that money. He's paying for our rent.
Perfect. So you sit down
There's gonna
cross-legged
be,
right in
like,
front of the safe.
One jewel.
Put your ear right up next to it. Your giant rabbit ear right against it. Perfect for listening to the safe code. And you just turn it slowly, You take like 5-10 minutes to really get it right. You hear the clicks, move it in the opposite direction, do that 3 times back and forth. And then you hear the final ka-chunk as you're able to pull the handle and open the safe. Inside, you find the equivalent of about 200 gold pieces in loose coins. So you guys can grab those. And then you also find it's like a collapsed rod. Like you can tell that it like extends, and you pull it out, and there's like a button on the side essentially, and you click the button, and two pronged ends come out on either side. And you see that this is like a javelin, like a throwing javelin. It's got a bunch of like carved in symbols of like lightning and storms and that sort of stuff on it. And it appears to be some sort of magic javelin of some kind. Again, something to either
That was never mentioned in those
tune.
tomes, right?
This one was not, no.
Okay.
The ones that you've read have not.
I do give it to Kira because I feel like it might be, because Banabin thinks it's vaguely potentially connected to the necklace.
Got it.
So.
Cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to do here in this room?
Was there anything else in here? I don't think we finished looking around.
It was basically just the stuff on the desk and stuff. The stuff I mentioned before. So we had the mini fridge of beer. So as far as your stuff that you're looking for, I had mentioned before that there was this over-the-top sound system.
Yes.
So you got the, record player, and then just these 2 massive speakers on either side, like just massive towers. So that's all there. If you want to pull things apart and just start grabbing things, you can do that.
I'm going to try to fit the speakers into the bag of holding to take back to Maeve's mom.
Sure, why the hell not? They fit. You get them in there.
We are full on. We're movers.
Yeah.
We're just moving his stuff to our place.
Perfect.
We
Lovely.
finished shooting. Now it's time for looting.
The final thing that we find in here is a guitar sitting in the corner, and it's signed. It's got a signature on it. And the only person that recognizes the signature, of course, is Kira. And you recognize it as the lead guitarist of Escape the Fae. So this is a signed guitar from Escape the Fae. And it's like expertly like presented on a stand. It's got its own little light that's like pointing towards it. It seems like a prized possession.
Is that
Stuff
important?
it immediately in the bag of holding.
Bannerman's like holding the bag, like trying to figure out what else, and then just all of a sudden, just
Boom! Guitar goes into the
Yeah,
section.
Kira like puts like half of her body in there to try to like get herself in there so that she can like arrange the items so that the guitar is on top. But yeah, she just throws it in there and she's like, well,
that works.
that's mine now. And then she gets a Post-it note from the desk and she leaves it in the safe. And she leaves a little note of like a kissing emoji face.
Perfect. Love it. Cool. All right. Sounds good.
And that's it.
That's it. Fantastic.
That's all she wrote.
we fully cased it. We'll take the rest. If there's any more cold beers in the mini fridge, we'll take those as well.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep,
Maeve definitely
absolutely.
scoops those up.
Perfect. So each grab a beer, a few others, throw them in the bag of holding or hang on to them. Great. And you guys head on out. As you're heading back towards the teleportation circle, you do see a piece of paper on the floor with some writing on it.
Of course.
It says, SIBO, a heart, and underneath it says, see you next time, Nemesis.
Why he copying me?
And that's where we'll end our session.
He copying me for real. Jeez.
Cool. Well, that is that. We're going to talk about this more over on the Ritual Cast over on Patreon, patreon.com/halfcasters. $2 a month right now, and that gets you access to our full backlog of those and any moving forward. Anything you guys want to plug? Socials or projects we're working on?
Shout out to everyone who's been making fan art,
Yes.
like at Scoots the Wizard.
Yes.
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 Do you want to say what that was?
Yes. So at Scoots the Wizard posted on Twitter, which is also known as X.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Kara.
Here, it's still Twitter.
So I made some candy scene style bracelets inspired by Kira in @halfcasters, and they then have 2 pictures where it is both candy style scene bracelets, and they say Malarix's little whore on them.
Yar.
So-
that
I love them.
made me smile and cheese up so bad at work.
Yeah.
I
In
was
real
at
life.
work.
But
Yep.
yes, shout out to at Scoots the Wizard. Thank you so much.
Yes, I retweeted that over on our Twitter account. So go check that out at Halfcasters if you want to find it there.
And if you do any fan art, tag us in it.
Please.
I feel like we have a lot of very interesting things you could always do. Most
yeah.
of them involving Kira. And also,
Well, we're in Kira's arc.
We are in
We're
Kira's
finishing up Kira's arc currently, so hopefully we'll get some other people. But she's just so dang interesting.
and she's growing.
Exactly. But yeah, check out all our socials. I'm also going to plug our Discord. A link to that on our website, halfcasters.com. But yeah, our Discord, that's where we're all over there. That's more the just sort of fun, low-key conversations instead of the more official stuff that happens on our other socials. So go check us out. Great. Anything else? Y'all good?
I would just like to thank everyone who's still listening after we took a really long break to go on vacation.
Oh, yes.
And me maybe having COVID again.
Nice.
It's been like a month, I feel like.
It has been a month.
There's
So,
still
thank
the
you for listening.
macaronis out there. Y'all, macaronis is still a thing.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, shouting out our inner circle. We, as always, have Heather S., Michael C., we've got Daz, and of course, our very own Kara.
What?
Huh?
Yar.
Every time. She's always surprised. Awesome. Well, with that, we'll sign off. See you next time.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.